Water flushes out inflammation? I've never heard that before. Huh. Well, let's close this. Let's close a couple of pieces of software I have running and see if that helps our issue here. Close Twitter out. Close this out. Oh, look at this. Look at all the people. All the people. All the people. Look at all the people. All the people are here. Debbie, David, Debbie, Debbie, David. David, David, Zoso, David, Michael, Ginger, Consuelo, Gio, Teresa, Zina. Why did you say ouch when you're crying? What's up, Zina? What do you mean ouch crying? Hi everyone. I'm in Facebook prison for sharing to groups in a member. I'm a member of Against. Yes, drink lots of water. Huh. I haven't had any water. Hey, Steve. I haven't been drinking any water at all, actually. One of those guys, Nay, got a tattoo. I bet he wishes he got trendy tattoo. One of those guys, Nay. Hi, Zina. Should we all wear masks when in public? No, not yet. But if you're traveling internationally, yeah. If you're going in an airport, yes. If you're on a bus, yeah, I would do it on a bus. But if you're traveling on a plane, definitely. Even if it's a local plane. Because you don't know who was on that plane before you were. I mean, you got a 1 in 50 chance of dying. So far, chances are pretty good. Even if you get it, you'll live. The guys. Oh, they have a room? Toxic video got me when I clicked. Broke up, I think. The room broke. What were they called? What was the name of the room? That's hilarious. They had an anti-trendy ass dabbers room? Did everyone who hated me go in there and fucking talk shit about me? I didn't even know. Oh. So I've been trying the ice, the Advil, fucking nothing's working anymore. This pain is so, it's core, you know, it's right in the middle of my fucking arm. And the pain oil just can't get down into it. So I've been smoking, and that helps, but it gets me too fucked up and I can only smoke so much. But while I'm smoking, it seems to make the pain go away. You know? If it's this true black stuff. It's all I ever hear. Funny, right? Yeah, here, you're triple posting, so let me just refresh the chat really quick. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, guys. I am still in pain, so from time to time I am going to show it. You know, it's so bad that I can't hide it, you know? Pinched nerve. Oh, I hope it's not a pinched nerve. I hope not. Teresa, thank you. Kemper, that's okay. Zina says edibles. Yeah, I don't have any right now. I could just eat some. James, it's man up, and you can suck my man cock that you'll never have. Fuck off. Man up. What an idiot. Right on, vibes. How's your pain level right now? It's about a 4. It's gotten a little better. Sam Cedars going live. Damage reports going live. Fuck, everybody's going live. I tell you. Trendy Ass Dabbers is going live. There's the notification. David Packman. Wow. Look all the notifications coming
Just
in.
check the results. 5-star service is the standard, and our customers have given thousands.
There's Sam Cedars. Oh, it's only for a minute. He only went live for a minute.
Little exhausted. Just to give you a little bit of a recap here. So last night,
hey, Outlaw.
Did our
Iceman, what's up, man?
Iowa
coverage
Lisa. Until about.
Okay, that's nothing. They've got nothing. He used to say skip ad.
Hello and welcome back to another little quick live video to start off the day. We've got a big show coming up.
Okay, so they're not live. None of these people are live. All right, so you guys may have heard that right now they're trying to report that Pete Buttigieg is ahead in Iowa by about 2 percentage points in front of Bernie Sanders. There is a lot of supposition, conjecture. There's a lot of philosophizing over, what really is going on because you can't trust any of these fucking voting systems that they use now. And he's got his greasy little hands all over the app they're using to take the votes. He's paid them like $50,000 or some shit. So they're waiting right now, and everybody's just kind of trying to find out. It's just all one big, massive clusterfuck. Worst clusterfuck of all time. Even worse than the goddamn impeachment failure. Where can you get my pain cream? TrendyAsDabbers.com. Yeah, shit show, right? They say haters will make you famous. Yeah, because they can't shut up. That's the problem. The haters make the best promoters because they can't shut their fat fucking mouths. You want somebody to promote you, piss somebody off. They'll never shut up, and people love complaining. Oh, he said this. Oh, he did that. Oh, he thinks this. Blah, blah, blah. More people show. What's he going to say next? Yeah, Outlaw, Renegade, you're now fucking blocked. Fuck off. Soros. Oh my God. I can't wait for Bernie to grab Trump by his little shriveled balls. Oh, there's my neighbor bringing my dog back. Hey, brother. Go back over there. Yeah, you'll see him behind that concrete wall. Give me 1 second, guys. He's going back to look at some of the solar work. Yeah. And there's stairs right here. And you got to be careful when you get to the top of the corner up there because it's the pathway to put your face right in front of the solar panel edge. Yeah. It was just pressure treated. Nice, huh? Poured concrete. He did it all overnight. In one night. Yeah. Aren't those panels great? mistake putting the panels on right here. They mismatched them. They're gonna have to undo them and do them over again. Little bit of an error. They got a new guy. He didn't know what he was doing. Like they put like 5 or 6 panels on wrong. Yeah, those things they basically go on any terrain the way those things set up. You know, it's like yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, while you're back here, man, check out my pond too. Check out my fish pond. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah. Oh, Rogan's playing hard to get, man. He loves this guy, Brad, that's here right now. He loves hanging out with Brad, and he doesn't want to come home. And the only reason Rogan is here right now is because Brad is here. And Rogan is trying to stay away from me. He's like, he knows if I catch him, I'm going to bring him in the house. Hey, I'm gonna try to get my dog real quick. I've gotta bribe him. Rogan. Cookie time. Cookie, cookie, cookie time. Cookie time. Cookie time. I bribed him with a chocolate chip cookie. Mmm. 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 Hey, Bobby. Liam. Oh, my goodness. Hash, great question. No, I've never considered that. Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Fuck Biden, says Hash. Ugh. Ugh.
Come here, you. Let me pick you up. You're so big and fat. Come here. Can I pick you up? I want to weigh you.
Whoa, I've lost weight. I'm fucking 200 pounds with all my clothes on, man. Here, come here. We're gonna know exactly what you weigh, because I'm exactly 200 pounds. I don't know how I've lost weight. It's 38 pounds. Beazle. Beazle's 38 pounds. There you go, Bees. Beazle Bee. He is starting to get that look. He's starting to get that American bully look. Today, he grew overnight. He's wider. He's meaner looking. His face is more filling out. His face is getting wider. He's getting bigger jowls. It's crazy. This is all happening so fast, man. It's right before my eyes. He's getting a more squared off. Look at that. Look at that. He's getting a God damn, man. He's just got that square head, man. Okay, that's not doing anything for me. Yeah, it's not helping anything. That's not helping. He's getting a big old blockhead. Are you getting a big old blockhead like them dogs I see on Instagram? You starting to get a big old mean blockhead? Look at you. Look at you. I love
I know you're Beazle. Oh.
my Beazle baby boy. Hey, Slowski, Mr. Slowski. Hey, what's up, Slowski? Look, everybody, it's Mr. Slowski. I don't even know if you guys can see back there in that sun. I think he likes the heat. Oh, yeah, Kemper, good idea. Stony vibes. Buy one, get one free. That's true. It is buy one, get one free. Hey now. 50% more calcium than milk. Hey now. How's my pain? It hurts a little more now. It's like a 5. It's starting to go back up. Advil's gonna fucking kill me, man. That shit. My body is fucking broken. Available from these sellers. How about available from Suck My Cock? Fucking pieces of shit. Liquid gels it is. Ugh. Press hot. All bills on its way. It's a done deal. All right, I just had to do that. Get it done. You know, I keep forgetting things, and I'm running low on Advil. I'm like, dude, that shit doesn't even fucking help me right now. It's not even help. I don't even know why I'm taking it. You know, it's like it doesn't even fucking help, man. This goddamn pain in my arm is so bad. It went, figure this out. It went all the way from my fucking trapezius, right? And now it's all the way down here. That pain has moved from there all the way down to here. And do you remember what I told you guys when I was describing it? I was like, it goes all the way from the base of my skull down to my elbow. All of this pain up in here is gone. It just hurts right here now. Every once in a while, my neck will hurt me, but It is the weirdest thing. Fuck us, says Stoney. Oh, dude, you know, this is my thing, bro. I wanted to get high. I need to do everything I can to deaden this fucking pain. So, get in your hot tub. I already done that. You know, it's like, yeah, a massage would be great. Zen, are you coming out? Great. All right. Yeah, a massage would be great. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. It's 4:20 in Newfoundland. I am having flashbacks, deja vu. Well, that True Black makes me immediately feel better. It's, you know, instantly, as soon as I smoke it, the pain subsides. Man, I feel bad for people that have to smoke cannabis all day to try to just deal with pain like this. Man, I feel bad for you guys. Because, you know, smoking cannabis is fun and all, but when you have to do it, yeah, I can see it becoming a chore, man, you know? Because it's weighing on your brain. You're like, okay, you're out of it constantly, you know? Drink some more of this water here. Have I ever tried a TENS unit? No. I use 2 ounces a month. I don't get high anymore at all. Wow. It's still better than pills. Yeah, it's better than pills. It is. It's way better than pills. As long as it's, you know, taking the pain away. Oh, God. As long as it's working, you know. Put some pain oil. That's another thing is I'm constantly applying, you know, I'm taking things, ice, heat, pain oil. You know, it's like I have to remember. I got to do everything. Ice. I got so many orders out today, guys. Oh my God. Do you know what I did today? Hash, I can't see you anymore. No, you're not blocked. Binaural beats. Preset called morphine, paying a real reviews before you try. An app. Ugh. Complex regional pain syndrome. Anyhow, I want to tell you guys what I did today because I'm really excited about it. So, I did, Teresa. I did. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly right. I made and I gave them pain oil shirts. I gave them trendy ass dabber shirts. I gave them all hoodies. And where's my phone? It's over here plugged in. And let me show you what I sent Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore. And I sent this to Jimmy Dore. So you guys know that when you're watching Jimmy Dore and he says, "Hey, I'm a jag-off comedian. I smoke pot in the morning when I wake up." This is the cannabis he's going to be using. That's his pack. You guys like that? It's already in the mail. It's already in the mail. He should have it in 2 days. What is today? Tuesday? He should have it, if not tomorrow. He might have it tomorrow. But you should have it by Wednesday for sure. And Ron will now have the size small shirt that he wants. Steph will have a medium size, and they'll all have hoodies. True Black, yeah, it's strong, man. It's strong. Like I said, it knocks me out, but I have to smoke it for pain right now. Roger Batchelder's like, I want a pack. Isn't it beautiful to see that bud going out like that? I love doing that, man. I love it. Reefer, you want to try to find the strain. It's called 9 Pound Hammer crossed with Plushberry. It's a sub-cool strain. They're basically, that's all going to come to an end, man. I mean, I don't know if Ms. Jill has the genetics. And I have seeds somewhere, but man, they're somewhere in storage, I'm sure. Oh, I have more cannabis than God. That is a fact. Pro Dragon 420. Trendy nay. Face. Face. Trendy nay face. He's somewhere, I bet. Sounds good. I've seen your 9 Pound Hammer videos. I can't wait to see if they wear them. Well, no, Teresa, don't expect them to wear them. I need you and everyone else to get on Twitter, to respond to them, to go on their show, to maybe buy a $2 super chat and ask them, and ask them to put on their shirts. Ask them how the paint oil is doing. And I sent them the paperwork. It's got all 50 uses on it. I sent them all kinds of stuff. A couple of stickers. Let me smoke this. Man. Yeah, I miss Subcool, man. I do. I do miss him, and I'm sad that he's gone. And the thing that sucks, man, this is what really sucks. When you get to be 51 years old, at least me, it's like things like death, man. You get used to it because everyone starts dying. Everyone that you know starts dying. Even your friends' children will die. You know, I was just thinking about one of my friend's kids the other day yesterday. I'm sorry. I was thinking about one of my friend's kids yesterday that died a while back. And it's just, I was thinking how heartbreaking it is, you know, and how much I miss them. And, you know, as you get older, you just get more and more, and it never goes away. He died a long time ago. I'm still thinking about him, you know. It doesn't go away. It builds up. The more people that you lose, the more pain you have, you know. You carry it around with you, and it never goes away. It does not go away. You take that with you to the grave. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren taking all that steam away from Bernie, right? She's a fucking idiot. You're 38 and you're already there? I am so sorry to hear that, Pro Dragon. Uh-oh.
You okay? Were you getting too hot?
Started huffing and puffing all of a sudden. I thought he was going to throw up. I thought you were going to throw up. Brad give you a fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich again? Broke up your group? Oh, shit. That's fucked up. Warren has no chance against Trump. Oh, Warren's not in it. This is between, right now, it's between Buttigieg and Sanders. Buttigieg right now has the momentum. But let's see what happens when the Iowa caucus is tallied truthfully and see if Bernie really did win, because I think Bernie did win. Cheers, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. This one's for my pain. Jimmy Dore Show just put up a video.
Men love our soap because it makes their skin feel less like that and more like this. Smell less like that and more like this. Shower less like that and more like this. Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. Stop marinating your man meat in unholy ingredients that are harmful to your well-being, body, and sperm count. Start treating your body to the natural, nourishing, lathery goodness of Dr. Squatch soap. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive.
That smells really good.
Smells like my guy's cologne. It smells really good, yeah. Really sexy.
Oh, that smells really good. I would use it, but like, if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like,
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
It's natural. It's kind of like being in a forest.
I would use
Me
it.
looks away.
Myself.
It's kind of like
Way
being
better
in a
than, like,
forest.
the regular store-bought stuff.
I'm talking about natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. So go to drsquatch.com to feel, smell, and shower like this every day. Our soap is handmade here in America using a process that's been perfected over thousands of years. It's perfect.
Fucking
Big
love
soap
these
cuts
commercials,
corners and
man.
strips out all the sudsy
So
goodness in
fucking
order
funny.
to make production cheaper. First, I'm going to have you read our competitors and just go ahead and give that a shot.
Hydrogenated tallow acid, pentaerythritol,
Pentasodium, pentate.
Your poor balls. All
Dried up and sad.
Not Dr. Squatch.
All dried
Go
up
ahead
and
read
sad.
out Dr. Squatch is all natural ingredients. Tell me what you think of those.
Pine tar extract, pine oil.
Rosemary, cypress,
Oatmeal, sand, and orange essential oil.
sage, lavender essential oils.
Sounds a little bit better. I don't need a chemistry class for this one.
We use a base of olive oil, coconut oil, and shea butter. Then add exfoliants like sea salt and oatmeal and natural scents like citrus and essential oils. We pour this heavenly mixture into a mold where the saponification takes place. This is the cold process, the foreplay of soap making. Here comes the love. Once ready, the soap is hand cut into bars, scent tested, packaged, given a little pep talk, and shipped right to you. You'll feel like our team is made up of strong dads, sensitive lumberjacks, and buff therapists. It is.
But James, I like to get dirty.
Yeah, you do, because you're a man. But don't worry, we've got you. Shampoo every few days for a deep clean, and condition daily to rinse away sweat and grime while hydrating your hair.
But James, this is 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
No, Mike. It's heresy. Using a 2-in-1 is like adding water to whiskey to get hammered and hydrated. Or going on a date wearing pants and unzipping the shorts. You want to smell like the forest? Boom, pine tar, we've got you. You want to smell like the sea? Boom, nautical sage, we've got you. You want to smell like you just got off a boat in the Caribbean? Boom, Bay Rum, we've got you. But don't take my word for it. I'm just a golden-haired internet soap angel. These bars are bathing in thousands of 5-star reviews from satisfied customers. We know that real soap makes a difference. And with Dr. Squatch, your skin will be healthier. Just ask the 250,000 men who are already a part of the Squatch Nation.
It feels good, and it smells even better when you put it on your body.
Yeah, I'll put the ice.
Spreads real well.
It's definitely got like a constant, like, really smooth lather to it. Got that nice, silky, smooth, soapy feel.
My skin feels really smooth. Holy cow.
Definitely better than a normal bar soap for sure.
Time for you to get the right tool for the job, because you're worth it, my friend. We ship it right to your door. And with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, if it's not the best bar of soap you've ever used, it's on us.
I need this.
Give me the soap.
I need this.
See for yourself why thousands of men are switching to Squatch. Go to drsquatch.com to treat your skin to real, natural soap.
Have they clicked it? Click the link. Have they clicked the link yet? They gonna click it? He does that at the end, comes back. Nope, they didn't do it. Have you guys ever seen that
I
before?
found a way to run my old computers with no hard drive. Here it is. And it's not in this computer.
I found a way to make you shut up.
How are they going to cheat this time? How is the DNC going to cheat this time? Well, you know, they had this requirement that you had to have all these a certain amount of individual donors for you to be included in the debate. So that's why we had to make sure, make sure Tulsi, remember, we would make sure she gets enough of the donors. And so it was hard for people to get, a lot of people, but they made it, right? So now that Michael Bloomberg is in the race and he has absolutely no support, grassroots support or otherwise, he's self-financing this campaign. They decided to get rid of that rule. Well, why did they do that?
As soon as they got rid of the minorities.
Well, first of all, if you look, Michael Bloomberg made a donation to the Democratic National Committee
Bernie
Services
Sanders, shadow boy.
Corporation
Bernie Sanders.
on November 19th.
He's going to vote for Bernie
$106,000.
Sanders. Very, very happy.
He did it again.
He's going to make sure he has Medicare for all.
That same day.
He's going to get rid of this
he did it
Donald Trump
again.
character.
So the
most dangerous president in
That's
modern
what
history.
How do you get a rule change at the DNC? You give them a little bit over $250,000, and they're like, no problem. They're like, oh, I bet that we have better ways to decide who's going to be on that debate stage. I bet, you know what? Thanks for the $300,000. I was just thinking, I bet we could find better ways to determine, right?
When you measure it by like individual donors, that's individuals. That means people give a shit about you.
Yeah.
So let's take that away. Now it's more democratic. Now it's
Okay, my question is why did he have to do it 3 separate times? What is it?
because 3 is the magic number.
Got it.
That's my guess.
3.
Mike
It's a magic
Gravel
number.
qualified for the Democratic
Yes, it
debate
is.
with the grassroots surge that gave him
3
67,000
is a magic number.
The DNC shut him out anyway. Mike Bloomberg spent $180 million on a massive ad campaign, donated $250,000 to the DNC, and has exactly one donor. The DNC let him debate.
32
Fuck the
ounces of trendy pain oil. Look at that.
That needs to be
It's
a t-shirt.
fantastic.
And that's why
if it doesn't,
don't
if
do
rubbing the
nudity
oil in
videos
doesn't
for
work,
the
then taking the
DNC.
frozen jar and rubbing it on will.
That's why you don't prop up the DNC. I still don't. That still is a. Have you, Ron, thought about what figured out what could possibly have been on the campaign's mind when they did that video? A unity video to stop Trump with 2 billionaires in the unity video.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they would have sat it out because Bernie has a big enough profile that had he sat it out, it really would have meant something.
Yeah.
Had he just not passively been like, yeah, I'll be in this because I guess this is just something all the 2020 candidates are doing. And had he been like, I'm not going to be in this. Why should I do anything for the DNC? Like, that would have gotten some momentum and would have turned some heads.
I couldn't agree more, Ron. It's just that this is just never going to happen, right? That's just he's never going to run against the DNC. He just
Well,
seems-
like we said though, he is whether he knows it or not.
That's the thing.
I mean, yeah,
they're
like,
running
he
against
is running
him.
against him.
They're fucking running against him.
It's very true.
Yeah, they're not missing a beat to try. Well, the DNC move to accommodate Bloomberg stirs outrage in Iowa.
You know what? I'm taking issue right away with the term accommodate.
Accommodate. I know.
Really? You're accommodating the billionaire? Oh, brother.
But cheat for just sounds so mean. So we said accommodate instead.
Yes, it does sound mean.
It sounds harsh.
Yes, okay, I stand corrected.
Don't harsh.
It makes me sad when you say it that way.
Dude, you're harshing my mellow when you say cheated. The requirement that candidates show an ability to raise significant amounts of money from small donors. This is the rule they're changing. Which DNC chair Tom Perez once defended by saying,
God damn it.
You can't win the presidency in the modern era if you can't build relationships with the grassroots. Well,
Okay. That's Jimmy Dore. You should all be watching him on YouTube. And that's who I sent cannabis to, as well as all three of them. I sent them all a 8-ounce jar of Trinity paint oil, and all three of them get a hoodie. And Jimmy gets a couple T-shirts. Ron, I sent him one T-shirt. No, Ron gets 2 T-shirts. And they all get 2 T-shirts. And they all get 2 T-shirts and a hoodie. All that's right. I believe so. I think Steph's got 2 T-shirts. No, wait, maybe I didn't have the medium size Trendy As Dabbers T-shirt for her. But she got a paint oil. I got her an ash paint oil with the green logo on it. I gave her that. So she'll have a paint oil shirt. I figured she'd like that. We already talked about that earlier, Bobby. Bobby. You disappoint me, Bobby. You disappoint the whole family, Bobby. We knew it was you. We knew it was you, Bobby. We know. We know these things. Fuck, man. I was stoned. We're not. It's never an excuse on my show. It's the catalyst. It's the reason for everything. Right now, my pain level's at a 3. I sit in this position. How is Sanders a commie? Hey, your fellow comrade. He's not, buddy. I love the TPO. Why are you saying he is? Why are you asking if he is? I love the TPO. It has replaced all other creams. Wow, Debbie, that is awesome. Alan, who watches the show, he reordered an 8-ounce jar today. He's ordered before, too. Now, that I believe, Bobby. That I believe. It's the True Black. It makes my eyelids heavy, you know? It's a very heavy strain for me. John Iadarola is live right now. Thank you, sir. I don't think he reads super chats, though, does he? You know why? It's because he's a big piece of shit like the rest of them fucking fucktards on the Young Turds
let me tell you about them young turds. Now, you know, they try to say that they've got more viewers than me, and that is true, and it is a fact. But they're still the young turds. They will always be known around here in the Prison Planet, the InfoWars family, as the young turds. They will never be able to... Oh, Jimmy Dore's live! Jimmy Dore's live! Just went live. 189 people watching.
I'm excited to show you these modular touch lights from InspireUplift.com. They have these little magnets and they're like tiles. They actually just click together. Very simple. And then you can just glide your hand over them, put them on the wall.
I'm doing a
put them
super
on a
chat right
desk,
now.
in a bedroom or an office. They're kind of futuristic. I just think they're really amazing. You can rearrange them, make designs. They hang on the wall. You can move them around. Super cool. Let me show you what they look like with the lights turned off.
Okay, I'm getting a super chat ready. All right, I'm sending a super chat right now. They're live in 15 minutes. I'm going to try to land the first super chat. We'll see if it goes. Boom! Super chat sent. Oh my God! You know what? I meant to send them an explanation for what 2178 meant, and I forgot to put it in the box. So I'm gonna write what 2178 is, so they know what they're wearing on their fucking hoodie. I'm gonna send them a super chat telling them what 2178 is. Robin Johnson, hashtag trendies in the Jimmy Dore Show. Hashtag trendies. Oh my God, thank you. Trendy paint oil, Cat Stoops. Hashtag trendy paint oil. Yes, let's bring you guys up here. This is fun. Let's bring you guys over here. God. What do I think about Andrew Yang? I honestly, I haven't really looked into his policies enough to give you an honest critique of him or what I think, an opinion, because all I do is I just pay attention to Bernie Sanders. You know? I just try not to get distracted. Hold on one second, guys. Hello. Hi, how are you? This is Ben Shader. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Ugh. Yeah, that was my doctor. They're making an appointment for my blood pressure, actually, not for my pain. They can't see me until later anyway. The pain's going to be gone by the time I get to the doctor's. So, there's the pre-show. Let me bring up the chat. I want to see it all. You just watched Jimmy Dore. There they are.
Please stand by. Our operators are busy at this time.
There they are.
Trying to rig the system. We'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Hi.
Hi, welcome to the Iowa Democratic Caucus voting by phone. If you want to vote for Bernie Sanders, please hang up, try it again.
I'm so excited.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to the Zulu live stream.
Live stream. I was gonna do some radio. Yeah, all right. Welcome to the radio show, everybody. Hey, Robin, Trendy Ass Dabbers.
Jimmy, gotta get the cushion.
Two cushions?
Two cushions. Jimmy, two cushions.
What'd you hear about the results, 2 cushions?
I took care of that thing. Don't worry, I took care of that app for you.
All right. Something you took care of that thing.
You talked to Tony about that thing?
I talked to Tony about the other thing.
Oh, the other thing's all right?
There's 50 states, 2 cushions. We got more states to go.
You fellas in your comedy get me every time.
Okay, so, well, here.
People want to know where you drunk yesterday, you and Ron. That's the question of the day.
Were we drunk yesterday?
Chris Matthews was.
Chris Matthews was Hamersky.
We were living vicariously, I suppose.
Yeah, I dropped that video.
Yeah, people want to know what's it like when you and Ron are really drunk.
If people want to know what it's like when you're really drunk, Ron and Jim are drunk.
I danced.
Let's find out. Let's ask right now.
Yeah, none of us sang.
Let's find out.
No, I get loud.
We're gonna find out right now.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm drunk. I'm really. But I'm often loud and singing and dancing, not drunk. So. But anyway, so what's the state? Everybody wants to know what's happening.
Zin us, Trendy Ass Dabbers. Zin says Trendy Ass Dabbers.
Look at this. It's unconfidence and watch this.
Look, I'm for smart government, not big or small. I'm not for big or small government. I'm for intelligent government. Something you've never seen before, you know?
And we decided we could do one too. Not what they said. It's always so. They've decided to release some of the numbers.
They've decided
to the counting right where Pete Buttigieg has a delegate lead on Bernie.
This is Jimmy Dore, guys.
Bernie has the
Jimmy Dore.
popular vote lead,
Teresa
but
King
he has
says
the delegate
Trendy Ass Dabbers.
I don't even understand that. So
Teresa
here,
King
let's
says
watch
Trendy Ass Dabbers.
Right there, but take a look. With 62% of the precincts reporting, you can see going to the left part of your screen, Buttigieg, 26.9%. Sanders, 25.1%.
That's of the delegates, right? So that's not the popular vote because they're going to show you the popular vote in a second.
Warren, 18.3%. Biden, 15.6%. Klobuchar, 12.6%. Yang, 1.1%. Steyer, 0.3%. Now it's been corrected. You can see 62% of the precincts reporting there. By the way, you can see Bloomberg at 0% and Tulsi Gabbard at 0% as well. Let me repeat right now. These are the results with 62% of the precincts reporting. These are the state delegates.
No law regarding cannabis. No law regarding cannabis. No law regarding cannabis. Just throw it in the mail and send it.
Of the state delegates.
Cheers, everybody.
That's where they decided to stop the counting, where Pete Buttigieg was somehow magically in front of Bernie Sanders.
Totally random spot to take a break.
So here's the popular vote. Bernie Sanders has 28,220. Pete Buttigieg second at 27,030. Elizabeth Warren at 22,252, and then Biden drops way down to 14,176. So what I was being told from insiders in the Bernie campaign this morning was that Biden, according to, I've been told off the record by people who I can't
By
name,
the
have said that their
people.
numbers show that Biden is not viable in Iowa, meaning he doesn't reach a 15% threshold. Is that what that means?
Mm-hmm. I think 15.
So that's what their numbers say. Also, I've just also been
Debbie
alerted
ordered her
that the
champagne
DNC
oil. I'm gonna
is
send
now
it today.
taking over the counting of the votes. How's
Nick
that
420.
process?
Nick 420. Nick
That's
420
I just
from
got a text
higher.
from a very reliable source.
Higher.
saying that now, so now the DNC is taking over the counting.
Higher.
What could go
Nick
wrong?
420's California. Nick 420
You
CA
guys don't
from
like the shady
higher.
ass app we got, huh? Well,
from
we have this
higher-
shady ass organization that's going to take over. How do you like that?
How do you like that?
Higher. What's his channel?
To somebody
I
who's
can't think of the
not
second one.
used to our electrical system. No shit.
Higher-
Like, people are upset. Well, why are they upset? Well, this app totally malfunctioned. Oh, like who made the app? Like did the government like made the app? No, some private company.
Yo,
And
yo,
they're shady,
420-666.
strategists to
What's
fund
Nick
this campaign.
420's channel's name?
And,
Higher. Higher.
So what happened? So this is kind of
Come on, guys, help me out here.
Proportional representation? No, we don't.
Not exactly.
Not exactly. We do not have that.
Higher Standard.
So
Thank
here's
you.
the popular vote. Oh, here's the
Higher
best
Standard.
division.
Thank you. Everybody check out
So
Higher
Amy
Standard on
Klobuchar,
YouTube.
Andrea, it's amazing how
Everybody check out Higher Standard. My boy
Klobuchar.
Nick 420 CA. Higher Standard on YouTube.
People have good times with
Well, I think it's just the amount of exposure she gets.
Gotta
I mean, when
be.
they give her equal time
Yeah,
to
and
all
pretend.
the actual front runners,
Yeah.
it's like
and no critical coverage.
not at all.
No critical
I mean,
coverage.
they let her off. I mean, every single debate, she'll
Yeah.
just make statements, and then they will not. She'll be like, "People aren't thinking big enough," says the person who's against everything.
Yeah. So there it is. There's your that's your vote count. That's not your delegate count.
She even
So,
work out, Brad?
Again,
She worked out. You
only
wouldn't be in
needs
pain right now, Brad.
62% of the vote.
Where's Rob Mulligan at?
Doesn't
He could rub that in.
Thought it was 95.
Rub this. Zena did a $2 chat. What did you say,
I
Zena?
school, bet you wish that guy was grading your papers. Whoop! The 92-62 guy.
Zena, did you
I
say
thought the
anything?
curve was at 95.
Dude, you didn't type in any words, Zena?
Hey, you got an A. Or
You could have typed in stuff.
The higher one, I guess. I screwed up.
I remember when they changed. A D used to be 68, and then at some time in my lifetime in school they changed it to 70. And I'm like, what the f? Why did I just keep
Trendy ass dabbers for trendy paint oil.
You know what my grade school did? And talk about like participation trophy land. They wouldn't have F. They went A, B, C, D, E because they thought like F, like, oh, that just hurts too much. You failed. So it was an E instead.
I remember one time in first grade, I got a D. And my mom turned to me because she was really worried it was in reading. I got a D. And she says, do you know what that stands for? And I go, yes. Des. My sister's name. So I was
Zena, you're not saying anything. You're just sending $2 and you're not saying anything. What are you doing?
I got a Des. That's okay. So there you go. Here's the real result. Well, they're not even the result. So there's nothing. It doesn't even make sense to report this. Actually, none of this makes sense to report because it doesn't mean anything.
Well, Jimmy, we were just watching CNN, and the reporting
Yeah.
was off the chart. They went from, okay, so you have
They had
17%.
Teresa King
votes
says
here,
back
and it goes,
Bernie now. Hashtag
But
back
let's
Bernie
go ahead
now.
and Look at our
Look
map
at their
and see
second
it
choice
right here.
and
The
third
second
choice, and this is the county. They do it by count. Let's see. It's so crazy. It's so nuts what they're doing at CNN. With the, I'm sure they're doing it everywhere. But with the different, look at here's this county.
Zena, what
Look at
happened?
the
Why didn't you
lights
type
up,
anything
press the button,
in?
and all those, and here's the Klobuchar and Ethan. It's like nuts. There's just data overload that doesn't mean anything.
It's like they were waiting for this very.
You didn't type in a message.
Screw up. Get the button map. We can play with the lights now.
Yeah.
You got to type the message before you pay for it, hon. You got to. There's a thing. It's kind of hard to see. You just click on it. You It's right there where you select Super Chat,
Can we get
and then you got to type in the message. Jimmy Dore Show just thanked me for my support. Well, I love you guys.
Did they give you information?
Oh, I'm certainly getting information.
Don't say my name, but here's some stuff.
It's a hot tip.
Hey, so when people ask you, hey, how do you know they're stealing the election?
Trendy Nation, Susan Baker. Trendy Nation, Susan Baker. Remember, it's before you pay, Zina.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. This is live.
Hopefully you didn't say don't mention my
I
name.
wasn't able to confirm the Iowa part, but
They'll let you type up to 50 characters for $2.
Attorney lofty sums paid to Shadow by one Mayor Pete.
Oh yeah.
As well as the Nevada Democrats.
What? Where he found stuff? Send it
Hey,
to
they
me.
just thanked Jimmy Dore Show. Just thanked you, Zina. Look at that in that paragraph right there.
I think the total.
Hell yeah, that's in that highlighted paragraph.
Oh really?
It was in that ballpark. I don't
There you
remember
go. They love you,
the number.
Zina.
Around 50, and then Joe Biden gave.
They're good. They're good.
But Pete Buttigieg was by far the most.
For Our Future, is that what he's? Is that his company, For Our Future? Is that what Pete Buttigieg is?
Well, I think it was just Pete for America. That was the screenshot I saw. It just said Pete for America, and then the Iowa Democrats.
Pete for America.
Mhm.
Pete for America. Oh, look at that. Yes, $40-some thousand he gave this book.
Yeah.
What in the F thing? F and F. Are you effing what?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, and it's it gets bad because it's like. And then
Are you kidding me? What?
They're just reporting it like it's normal too. Like that's what makes it worse. Like I've been watching like whatever stream I could all day, and they're just like.
All right, so let me keep talking for a second. I have to
Okay, so
load.
Load. You sure did. Yikesy.
Super chat. Super chat. Read a super chat.
I'm trying to. Can you find that? Anyways.
Come on, Steph.
Let me see what our stream is saying right now. This is so.
Come on, Steph.
I was just looking at a leaf thing. Okay, here we go. Trendy Dapper sent 3 boxes in one: hoodies, t-shirts, 8-ounce jars, trendy pen oil, and Jimmy has a special surprise to help with sleep at night and energy throughout the day in the mail, and will be trackable today. Trendy Dappers, thank you so much.
Yeah!
Ricky, explain to
We
me how
recorded that shit that time, too.
it is. It's a skip.
Now I'm going to send them a super chat
I just think
about 2178.
Bernie or Tulsi. I mean, they both said they wouldn't run third party.
Oh, third party?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would love that ticket. Is this electile dysfunction? I don't think my insurance covers that. Here we go.
Hello, Jimmy. This is Rob from Toronto. What a mess. It's not the former mayor, is it? Wouldn't that be a riot?
I love it.
It's like they thought I was bad. Look at what you guys are doing in Iowa.
Zena Lee. Hello, Zena. Thank you.
Warrior Princess.
Mooney Bo. Thank you.
The Big Red Bear. What an embarrassment to democracy. I wonder why people have no faith in the system.
Is it 8.4 million? I forgot 8.7 million. How many species?
Hey, Ruben, were you able to add that little photo right now for me? Will you add it? Because I want to show it in a second before we go back to Jimmy. Zena Lee, you're back, but you retracted that message. I like to think it was something good. Emberg33, talk to action for Assange on their experience at the caucus. Watch your mouth. Christy and Dak were told by Bernie supporters that they won't push Bernie on Assange. Tulsi people were not respected. Okay. Thank you, Emberg33. Hold on, Emberg. Just hold on, stand by. Can I show this? No, the last one that I just showed you, I want to show. All right, go to Jimmy. It's that last one about Steve Burnett. Here we go. Let's show this one because there's a point to this. All right, let's show that straight. Okay, I think because of the Iowa caucus inconsistencies, MSNBC lost their mind and they actually filmed an empty podium waiting for Bernie. Steve Kornacki.
Wow, that's a
the
first.
numbers. It was a first.
Somebody's going to get fired over that.
Right?
Yeah, somebody get fired.
Back to JD.
Oh.
Please look presentable.
I'm trying.
You look
Okay, ready? So here is, no kidding, this is the head of the Democratic Party in Iowa the night before the caucus. You ready? This is the night before the caucus.
Hey!
The day before the caucus, we asked State Party Chairman Troy Price if he had any fear about tech glitches or other problems.
Do you have a nightmare scenario, and if so, what do you do about it? These are probably the most prepared.
Yeah, the nightmare scenario would be if we have to actually count the votes. That would be a nightmare scenario. All right, guys, count. Oh, nightmare!
The day before the caucus, we asked State Party Chairman Troy Price if he had any fear about tech glitches or other problems.
Do you have a nightmare scenario, and if so, what do you do about it? These are probably the most prepared we've ever been as a party for these caucuses. We've gone through a few.
Is it? Is it, Mr. Price? Is it?
Now, do you think you're going to hit that iceberg, Mr. Titanic? We're the most prepared we've ever been to hit that iceberg. The most prepared we've ever been. What's your nightmare scenario? Well, what's going to happen tomorrow? That's be our nightmare scenario.
Different scenarios, but I can tell you we're ready.
Former presidential candidate.
Are you?
I can tell you we're ready. So now, how does that guy ever stay employed for the rest of his life? That guy, right? That's the captain of the Titanic.
Very much so, yeah.
I can tell you we're ready. They were so not ready. You want to know how not ready they were? Watch this. Watch this guy tell you. Here's a reporter who talked to some of the people who were supposed to use that stupid app. Here we go.
And what are they saying?
So to get back to what Troy Price was saying, he said last night, as you heard in Major's piece, that they said this was a reporting issue, not a hack, not the app going down, and that they were concerned about the integrity of the results. I called several county chairs. We called several county chairs last night around Iowa, some who expressed frustration with the process. Some said that they had precinct captains, precinct chairs who were able to use the app and report their results, but then there were issues with it sometimes afterwards, and those who weren't able to use the app were calling in. Many had long waits, some waiting over an hour, some had calls that got disconnected. So there was a feeling of frustration from some of those county party chairs and the caucus chairs, the people who were leading those caucuses who had to report the results back when there were issues with the reporting of the app, that then there were delays on the phone lines as that was the backup option.
Have you seen this app? Do you know how it worked and how it was tested out?
So the app was designed to report all three numbers that they were going to be putting out. The party was.
So when Jimmy takes a break, they read the super chats. It cost me $10 to do that, but I just sold 3 bottles from them talking about me on their show. There's 9,000 people watching right now.
Some county chairs we spoke to yesterday said when they were testing it with their precinct leaders last week and in the days leading up to the caucuses, they had issues downloading it, logging into it, running test results, and they told their people if they were having those issues, just go ahead and call in. That's the method that's been used before, and some of those county leaders said that they expected that hotline was going to be able to work again. Some other county chairs that I spoke to said they never had any issues with the app when they were testing it. And the first issues they had were last night. One county chair said that he had issues on his first 2 tries, was able to get it through on his 3rd try. And so as far as the testing, there was a bit of a mixed result, but some of those signs started to show within those county leaders, and they were just telling people, just go ahead. If the app doesn't work, you've got a number, you know the drill, and you can call it in.
Obviously, that didn't happen. Obviously,
not a
didn't
bong
work
rip?
as easily as they made it sound. Sound was going to work, and there you go. So they knew last week it wasn't working. People, they were having a hard time. Lots of people who were supposed to be downloading this app were having a hard time with it.
You don't have to hit it
so
for
when
a
that
long
guy
time.
said,
Right.
That guy Tom Price said, "We've never been more ready. We're trying to."
You can take several
He knew that he should have already known.
He looks like an older
It's worse if he didn't know that there were people already having problems with it. Wouldn't
I
you
know
say
Bob
it's
Lazar's.
worse that he didn't know? I would say it's worse. So he probably knew and was lying because they were trying to work on it. Maybe.
Well, they deliberately kept us
Little-
in the
little
dark
hit.
about all this.
There you go.
All of
I mean,
this.
they kept
There
us
you
in the
go.
dark. Everyone knew it was about to
just
happen.
take your
Like,
time
okay,
with
there's
it,
this
and you
app
don't kill
they have to
yourself.
use an eye on. We don't really know
That's
who's
that
behind
energy
it.
shit.
We don't know much about it, and they wouldn't share information with us. Why? Well, according to an NPR report I listened to, if we share stuff, Russia might
What's
be able
that?
to hack it.
Russia!
Because the excuse they made every
Oh, Steph, I know, right?
Because they did tell me.
Yeah,
that
she's
one-
she's
There's
amply
a lot of-
put together.
seems like there's a little bit of
That's Jimmy Dore's wife.
going on here right away.
That's right.
That's his wife.
So
He's a
that guy,
stand-up
his
comedy
thing says that they knew there was
wife.
his statement.
Taking a little time today to chat a little bit about what happened last night.
Oh, keep it cash.
The reporting of the results and circumstances.
And she's not shy about showing it.
2020
She's wearing like a
Iowa
deep
Democratic,
plunge the other day.
caucuses
Everyone's going crazy
were
about it.
unacceptable.
And then she came on with a
As
high
chairman of the
neck,
party,
and everyone was complaining.
I apologize
It was hilarious.
for this.
Well, that's all good.
Last night, we were.
So what unacceptable? Okay. I don't accept it. So now where's the thing that is acceptable? Do you have that?
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't have that?
Well, I feel bad.
I'm wanting to accept something. If all you have is something that's not acceptable, what am I supposed to accept?
Look at how fast his chat goes compared to mine.
What do you mean fast? How?
You see, this is his chat right here.
Yeah.
Faced with multiple
You can't even
reporting
read what's being
challenges
said. It's going
and
so
decided,
fast. And then
out of
mine's
an
like this.
abundance of caution, to protect
No one's
the
even saying
integrity
anything on
of
my
the Iowa-
chat.
Out of an abundance of caution. See, we're doing this because we're grown up and
You mean
responsible.
those are other people saying
not
things?
because we're
Yeah, those
fuck-ups
are all other people talking right now,
idiots.
like me and you.
Because we're grown up. And
I'm talking
we're
on there
doing this
too.
out of an
I
abundance
said
of
something right there.
caution.
Oh,
See me?
they can hear us?
Well, you're doing this because
They
you
can
don't
hear us.
count the
You
vote
see me right there?
on purpose.
I said something too.
Why?
They're gonna read it, bro. They're gonna read what I
Cheryl
said.
was
I
going to
told them
tell
about
you. There's a
2178.
paper trail.
Oh,
That number,
let's hear the
2178.
paper trail.
caucuses
What's
and their results
2178.
by taking the
Right.
necessary steps to review and confirm the data. A thorough, transparent, and independent examination of what occurred yesterday will follow. But let me be clear.
Are you guys going to use an app during that investigation?
All right, 2178. I'm going to tell Mark what 2178 is. 2178 is really simple to explain. It's the number of total species on the planet, 8.7 million total species on the planet, divided by the number of species that we lose every year to full-on extinction, which is 54,750. When you divide that number, you get 151. That's 151 years. That puts us at 2178. All life on Earth gone by 2178. With just sheer numbers, it's simple math. You know?
If the simple math stays normal,
You know what's worse?
it doesn't have a change.
What's worse? That's not the where it is. That was figured in 2011. Those numbers. So it's even worse, and it gets worse every day. It's going faster. So it's going to be way faster than 2178. But as the numbers go, by what the scientists said in 2011, that can't be. We won't be here any later than that date right there.
Are they putting all the math in there? Like you said, how is that? How many
No,
people-
they're not putting all the math in there.
Like all the people on. You said all the people on the Earth divided by what?
All the species on the planet.
Okay.
Okay, there's 8.7 million species of life on the Earth. That's all. There's only 8.7 million species of life. Now, every day we discover 50 new species. So it adds to the number, right? Every day we add 50 species. But we subtracted that. So they say we lose up to 200 species every day to extinction. But you subtract 50 and it gives you 150.
I think those numbers are wrong.
Well, those are the numbers that the scientists came up with.
How much did they say we lose to extinction in a year? How many species?
In a year, 54,750 species a year.
What are they considering species?
Every, even single cell life, everything,
Oh,
everything.
that's how they got so high.
But it's everything. I mean, once it's gone, and it doesn't come back. That's the point. You know, once the rhinoceros is gone, it doesn't come back.
No,
Once the elephants are gone, they don't come back.
But they're not putting all the math together because some species will die out easier than others, and so.
What's that? What some species?
Some
will,
species will die out easier than others.
okay.
So if you just say on a random note that 50,000 a year species are dying, what minute cell or whatever, what about those strong ones cells and the strong animals that haven't perished yet that may not perish?
Okay.
Because there's different type of
Until all the other species are gone, everything preys off another species.
right.
Okay, that's just a fact. It's a fact. You can't name one
You know what I'm
species
saying?
that
Because
doesn't
if
prey
you're
off
doing
another
it right, you
species.
do all of it. That's all I'm saying.
My answer to you is this. Check this out. Okay, so then when is it? 2190? You know what's the fucking difference? It's going to be a few years off then, right? If you're
Well-
right, it's not going to make much of a difference.
Well, I don't know if that's just part of the question. I mean, they got to just figure all everything out. I'm not for it or against it. I hope it doesn't. die
No,
off.
Mark,
I'm just
this
saying,
is the point. The point is, it's going way fucking faster than 2178. It's going way faster. We got like 10 years left. You know, species are all going to be gone. We're going to lose the polar bears, penguins.
Oh,
We're about
that
to lose. We
10
just lost a kind of shark.
So-
My buddy Billy Valentine, just lost his favorite kind of fish. Just fucking went extinct.
So
It's never coming back.
if you're saying, okay, well, we only got 10 years left.
Oh my God, you sent a super chat. Oh my God. How are you, Nate's friend? Says Zinna. Zinna wants to know, bro.
No, what?
Zinna wants to know, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
He's fine.
How are you?
He wants to know how you are, Zinna. You remember I showed you a picture of a really pretty girl wearing that hoodie? Blonde haired girl. Oh, you don't remember that?
So what I'm saying. So if you say in 10 years it's gonna be done.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it? Well, 10 years ago they were saying that. Why isn't it done now?
They weren't saying it 10 years ago.
So all this life that's been here up until this point will be gone in 10 years.
Yeah, basically. I mean, between that and climate change, yeah, those two things.
Between what?
The climate,
No, between that and climate change, what's that? You mean species?
we're at full extinction. Between that number, the rate of extinction, and what causes more extinction, which is the warming of the planet, will cause a more rapid. There's a number, there's a counter I've got going on my website. It shows that number and it counts down to that year. It's counting down to that year, showing how many years we have left according to that. But you'll see over the next few years, you're going to see a rapid deterioration of systems all around the planet, where species are just dropping off so fast. So we didn't even talk about cascading extinction, which means that when let's say one of the species that goes extinct is a common honeybee. Let's say honeybees go extinct. What's that?
We need them.
Let's say they die because of it's too warm. They can't reproduce, or they can't produce a certain enzyme inside their body that fights off a common virus that they always get because it's just too warm now. So let's say all the honeybees dies. Okay, so if all the honeybees die, and there are certain kinds of plants out there that won't get pollinated and they'll die off. So because the bees died, then not just one plant died, but maybe 4 or 5 plants died. Now, were there deer that were preying off of that plant? Were there insects that lived on those kinds of plants? And it's cascading. So all of those species get wiped out.
The faster it goes, the faster it goes. You can't
Exactly. That's why it's not going to be 2178. No way it's going to be 2178. And that's the point.
Who's the one doing the testing? All the math and all everything.
Who's the one doing the testing?
Yeah.
It was researchers in Australia. I can show you the report.
Universities or
It was a big study they did. They just started keeping track. They started keeping track every time a species went extinct. You know, it comes out to 200 in a day. 200 species die in a day, and that was back in 2011. 200 species were dying in a day. It's crazy, right? So that's 2178.
you have a hard time.
Well, let's just watch a little bit more of this. Then we're going to get to the makers of that hat.
He's like the Conan O'Brien.
What's that?
So I don't know how accurate. I mean, a study like that is big. I mean, you're now you're going to talk to the scientists that know about the the molecule.
No, you don't have to worry about that, Mark. I'll tell you why. Because that's not the only aspect of what's going to be killing us. We've got CO2 level, we've got methane level, we've got entire glaciers melting off into the ocean, rising sea level, acidifying oceans. We've got bleaching corals. We've got and so many more things that I haven't even mentioned. And these things are all reinforcing each other. Not as bad. No, if I show you the temperature going up, you'll see. If you look at the charts of the temperatures going up on the planet, it's gone up faster than they ever thought possible. And mankind is driving it because we're a heat engine. We produce heat. That heat goes up in the atmosphere, and we can't stop doing it. We're addicted to oil, and we're addicted to coal. We're addicted to all the things. We're addicted to burning down the forests in the Amazon so we can make more palm oil. So that when you have a product like this, and you look at the second ingredient, it's fucking palm oil, bro. That's what they're cutting down the Amazon for. So we can have Reese's chocolate chip cookies. Palm oil. And if you look at this, bro, I got magnifying glasses if you want to look. Palm oil, 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 all throughout there. It's a goddamn conspiracy right there. They're burning down the goddamn Amazon for it. So they can plant more palm.
Why did you agree to this app? Why did any of this happen?
Is there any truth that this app is connected to Pete Buttigieg's campaign? Or
Yes, there is. He's gave them a $50,000. I should let her know.
We have been working day and night to make sure that these results are accurate. One thing I will say is that the underlying data, the raw data, is secure. It was always secure. This was a coding error in.
What is everybody calling him?
The raw data, the data that has come in, is secure.
Mayor Pete. What do I call? I forgot.
The fact is that this is a conversation that happens every 4 years. There's no doubt that conversation will take place again. But right now,
that conversation is about so here is they've recently uncovered information about that app that seems to be screwing up the counting in the caucuses in favor of Pete Buttigieg. So look at this. So this is from the FEC. This is disbursement. And this is money given to Shadow Inc. is the company that makes Shadow, like Shadow. Like Deep State Dwellers was taken.
Hold on one second, guys.
Settle on Shadow Inc. We stopped that. Somebody already had shady motherfuckers.
Yes. And sneaky 2020.
Ah. So if you look down here, there's Pete Emerson Gillibrand donated $5,000 twice, and then Pete for America. Wow. Pete for America donated 21 grand, eh? 21 fucking grand twice. So that's $42,500. He donated to an app company.
Oh, he's saying what I just typed that.
Why are these people run? Why are these people donating to an app company?
I don't know. Now, my thing is maybe he knew something was coming. Like, maybe.
Something was coming.
Maybe. Maybe there was, maybe. Like, it's almost like maybe someone who's higher up in a company called Acronym, where Shadow Inc. is under that umbrella. Maybe, just maybe.
Did you say umbrella?
Maybe they know
Pete,
somebody.
fuck, I can't. He's not showing it long enough. 21. Yeah, there it is. 40,000, 42,000, 42,500 bucks. I said 50K to Steph. That's so funny. I said it in a super chat before he revealed it on the show.
Why are people?
That was fucking awesome.
This guy's doing that here. Trump's getting all up in you.
Yeah, Yeah.
You know, somebody who's going to run
With the tree cutting.
the results
More boom
of the
trucks and up by
upcoming
the telephone poles back.
Oh, AT&T and shit. Fucking-
He really invested in the texting app, though.
That's like you. That's like I used to live in College Beach for 12 I don't even know if you can get that now. It's got a quarter. It's got a fucking quarter for $120.
Mayor Cheat. That's it. Mayor Cheat.
Well, Tara McGowan, who is high up in acronym, which Shadow is under the acronym umbrella, she is married to Michael Howe, who is a senior strategist at the
I think Mayor Cheat is great.
No way! Yeah, I'm gonna send you a screenshot right now.
Thank you, Lee Fong, over at the
So here, this person said. So let's recap. First, Pete Buttigieg stopped the Iowa polls from being published. Oh, but first time ever they didn't publish the Iowa polls.
Oh.
That's right.
Did you know that?
Hey Zach, what's up, buddy?
That's what it was. They didn't publish the polls.
Yeah, it was the gold standard.
Right.
And they started publishing stuff at one point, and they were tracking it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't just the register, that was
So
across the
this,
internet.
this has nothing to do with Bernie upending the establishment, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go get work.
All right.
Then with 111 votes for Bernie and 47 for Pete, they both received 2 delegates at a caucus. What? That's how he had the delegate lead. See that?
Can I take
Now
one of your
he
bananas with
funded
me?
the app that was supposed to.
What's
track
that?
Can I take a
caucus.
banana with me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Playing the results.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah, it's a good
this
idea.
is them. This
Row,
is,
row.
This is the app company.
Row, row.
Meet the Shadow team.
Okay, you all right?
Just go ahead.
Hey, big head.
Just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I mean, they're almost there.
It's like shadow government. Yeah. Meet the shadow government team. Like, what do you? Like, these guys are-
Hey, Greg.
They didn't mess up. Like, they didn't mess up and accidentally name their company.
I sent 2 chap. Yeah, he has. Yes, he has used. He said he has. He's used the Trinity paid oil. He went to his doctor. His doctor told him to keep using it.
Yeah, that's way too over the top. You're telling me that in an election, they're picking Shadow Inc. to come up with an app. They don't tell you anything about it, and then people use it willingly.
That's a little amateurish writing.
Yeah,
Really
take
called
it.
Shadow Inc. Why don't you just call them bad guys?
Yeah, come on, man. George Orwell came and went.
Yeah, what you have to wear black cowboy hats too?
Take a screenwriter.
Come on, get it, take a class,
Get it together.
Yeah. And so, what are some of the other things in that? Who owns fucking Gannett? That's what I want to know. Why don't you look up who owns Gannett?
Rogan. He's so upset.
New Media Investment Group. What else do they own? Who owns New Media Investment Group? See, this is the fucking spider. This is the rabbit hole you go down, and it all comes back to boom, Viacom.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, or
And then-
NBC Universal.
And in a couple years, it's just going to come down to United States Inc.
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Oh,
it's just going to be like,
it's Ama Disney.
yeah, right?
It's Disney's on. That's gonna be it. And this is exactly. I'm pretty sure this is what Marx predicted. I haven't read Marx. I've listened to other people read them all about. Anyway,
So the parent organization is Gatehouse Media.
so the parent organization is another one. Gatehouse Media, and who that nobody owns them.
Gator House Medium.
Okay. And they also own the paper in South Bend. Isn't that interesting? So the same company that owns the Des Moines Register also owns the newspaper of note in South Bend.
Zoink.
And that is also the largest U.S. newspaper publisher.
Yeah.
And that is. Oh, they do USA Today today.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that all those
That's
websites
right.
they all have like the same format, like the layout.
Oh, yeah.
of the sites when you go on it online.
So here's the shadow team. We are a campaign and something else built and implemented technology at Hillary for America.
That's neat.
That's where they come from.
Just
so
a
you think
who's
they're
who.
gonna? They're incapable of getting
Dude,
an app that can counter.
Pain is
progressive
hurting
vote.
my
Are you
neck
kidding me?
again, man. Come back up here
That
again.
glitch. It's a glitch. It's
What's
called
going
democracy.
on,
They-
man?
They've implemented technology at Hillary for America, Obama for America, Google, Kiva, Apple, the AFL-CIO. Our passion is branding our name.
Our passion is making our customers happy and feeling like they're number
Our
one.
passion is to create a permanent advantage for progressive campaigns and causes through technology. For progressive campaigns, that's why they work.
I
for
will in
Hillary
a second.
for America.
I'm gonna get an ice pack.
And Google,
You know, progressive Google
who
is.
still who took away their "Don't Do Evil" thing. This is wild. This is happening. This
Don't
is
they, I think isn't there a photo of the team too included in that?
So is it a yes? Is it a conspiracy theory now? Are you going to be called a conspiracy theorist for saying this stuff? Like making obvious connections to between the money from Buttigieg, the newspapers, the ad people. Are we going to this and now the DNC? So they figure out we got to stop Bernie. We want to stop the vote somehow. We have to stop it where Buttigieg is in ahead. And they did. So they figured out how to do that. And now they're going to bring in the DNC to count
Hey, Daniel.
Bernie's votes.
Trying to stop wincing and
Why don't you just bring
grimacing.
Trump in to count Bernie's votes?
Hey, you.
Well, they're counting
Come
on people
here.
to
I want to be your friend.
Yes.
like just be
Hates
passive
me.
about it. That's what
Yes.
they're counting on.
Dog
I mean, they're
hates
counting
me.
on. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, they're just going to call you a conspiracy theorist and write you off. I think it's going to be more like a Florida 2000
Yes.
scenario where they're just hoping
You're
hey,
a
you
big,
just
don't be a
accept it.
baby.
Yeah, just
'Cause,
accept
well,
it. Deal with it.
The key here is now they're not bringing the DNC in to count the votes to make it more accurate. That's not what's happening. Why would they let the Iowa people count 62% of the votes, then go, you know what, we're going to take
Let
over?
me handle-
Doesn't that mean those first 62 they're suspect then? If they're not, why would you change who's counting them?
Right on, Greg.
Well, let's go a little
So
further.
now the DNC, Ron and Steph, is going to come in and count Bernie's strongholds. And so when they screw him, what do you think? Let me ask my panel. What do you think the chances of them counting the votes accurately? Could it be like 80% chance, 50% chance, 2%?
I mean, can you guess a negative?
Right.
Right. I mean, zero.
There's zero chance that they're going to count those votes correctly.
Absolutely zero. And I'm just thinking, you look later down the line.
That sound
and
is
it's
Rogan wants to
imagine
go
this type of
outside.
Chaos just pursues. throughout
Happy
the entire
710, everybody
constitution,
cheers.
And they go, well, gee, we don't have a clear front runner. This has been such a service.
Right.
Obviously, it's
I
got to
hope-
go to a second
Second
ballot.
ballot.
And I hope
Everybody.
somebody can save us from all this chaos.
Oh, well, glad you said that, Steph. Here come the super delegates. You're welcome, democracy.
Well, we
Now,
already know that they're not going to use the app in Nevada. Nevada already said,
Oh, the
although on
same
your
app.
list,
Yeah.
although on your list they had given money. I think I
Yeah,
forget how
Nevada
much-
already gave him a bunch of money.
Yeah, last summer. So they're not doing it in Nevada. Oh my God! Don't you remember going to Nevada?
So you're telling me that, yes, I went to Nevada. Oh, should we show that video
I
from
was
when I went to
wondering. I
Nevada?
was hoping you would.
All right, I'm going to show that video from when I went to Nevada. Is it on here?
We have it queued up for you.
This one? Okay. So, chaos always favors the establishment.
Yeah, it was Rogan.
Chaos always favors the establishment. Chaos always favors the establishment.
What? Can you open your garage door that way?
Okay,
I've
just
got
so you
to
know.
a sledgehammer
What did I
and,
say?
maybe some steak.
Chaos favors who?
The establishment.
And so that's what we have now. And so now let's watch a little bit of when I was at I went to the caucus. Watch it. Watch your mouth. I went to cauc out with my cauc out at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, right? And so they're all hotel workers that are caucusing there. And there's lots of problems, and I'm going to show you them. So here we go. Let's watch some of them. We're in Las Vegas covering the Democratic caucus at the Paris Hotel. So there doesn't really seem to be any process to this. There doesn't seem to be any kind of organization. I know they do it every 4 years, but it looks like they do it every 40 years. That's the chairman of the caucus right there. That's how they count to see who's. That's literally how they do it. Anybody can just count. Any jackass could get up and count. But how do you know you did it right? He's got some stuff written down on his hand. That's how official this is. You see him? He's copying it off of his hand right now. If you notice, that's what's happening. It's hilarious. Very old school. This is democracy from the 1860s. Here we go. This is before calculators even.
What a freaking sham.
As of today's caucus results, Senator Sanders has gained 7 delegates. Secretary Clinton has, 16 delegates. Secretary Clinton has gained 13 delegates.
So he just made the call. 13 delegates going to Hillary Clinton, 6 delegates going to Bernie Sanders. Working people vote against their own interests once again. Isn't that fantastic? And now they're going to vote against their own interests in Spanish.
Now they're going to vote against their own interests in Spanish. But wait, there's more.
We all thought it was over until we realized the chairman of the caucus made 2 huge mistakes. One, he forgot to nominate the delegates that would go to the state convention, and 2, he let people caucus who weren't registered, and they were starting to register after the caucus. Here he is freaking out when he realizes the mistakes. He's screaming, damn it, because he forgot to tell him, and it's going to be screwed up.
What a goddamn... What a clusterfuck.
Lots of people have already left. You see how organized it is. Shit's falling out of his hand left and right. He's running around like a maniac, yelling into a microphone.
For those of you who are still here, please don't leave. We need, this is Javier, we did not select who's going to leave. So if your caucus wants to nominate you as a delegate, please let me know and I have the form for you to fill out.
This is amazing that he didn't tell the people to nominate their delegates. People started leaving, and he didn't tell them to stop until after a lot of them had already left, and he saw it. This is kind of crazy. I can totally see how these results could be easily invalidated by lots of people.
Right? Anybody could just say anything. Anybody that's standing up there with the gavel can just say anything.
In the room. There was a full room.
And people might yell and scream, and they're like, "Yep, that's it. That's it."
So now there's no delegates elected, and everyone.
Power is the crack of politics.
And I just want to a side note, from start to finish, the worst communication by a group leader I've ever seen in my life. I could not believe how poorly the instructions were communicated. What was going on was being communicated to the people. Who would have thought that the guy who wrote the results of the caucus down on his hand would also screw up the entire event?
Bruce. On my elbow? No.
So that's what happened when I went to. I just randomly picked a caucus, and if I wasn't there to videotape it, nobody would know that happened. That got re-reported in Rolling Stone magazine. And but very few other places reported how chaotic it was. Why? Because most places are the establishment, and the establishment doesn't want you to. They want you to have faith in this bullshit process.
God, that's
well, breaking news, Jimmy. That guy right now is on his way to Iowa.
He's on his way to Iowa.
He's gonna fix this.
He's got it. Well, he's like, does someone need my hand to write stuff down on?
I got a hand and a pen. I can get us out of this.
This is my error. So here's what Nick Brown tweeted out. To recap, Bernie leads the Iowa polls. The Iowa Democrats deploy a vote counting app developed by Hillary 2016 alums. The app is tested by Robbie Mook's consultancy, even though he says it wasn't.
He's saying he wasn't involved in it.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's saying.
Personally,
Okay.
I think that's where he's
Right.
saying.
At Buttigieg paid $42,000 to the app developer. So they probably paid that. Remember I said, why are they donating? They're probably making those payments for like services. So like Shadow Inc. did some work for Buttigieg, and they charged them $42,000.
Or they were going to do some future work for Buttigieg.
Or some future work, eh? Oh, must be nice, huh? $52,000 up front, eh? Eh? Must be nice. I love people who talk like that. I love also when they go, right is right. The right is right. Okay. I didn't. Who's saying right is wrong?
Right is right, and it is what it is.
And it is what it is. It is what it is.
It will be the way it is.
Let it be. Hey, don't bullshit a bullshitter. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I love that. Iowa Democrats released partial results omitting Bernie's strongholds. That we reported that.
Mm-hmm.
And the DNC is taking over the vote count. So I don't know what's gonna take to get people to get torches and pitchforks and go at the Democratic Party, like I've been telling them to. And I know people aren't allowed to come to my shows because if you want a future in the Democratic Party, let me tell you something. Democratic Party doesn't seem to have a future. Oh, Jimmy, that's fucking heavy. That was some heavy duty.
Now you guys know who Jimmy Dore is, though, don't you?
Lay it down.
End the clip there.
End it right, goddamn.
End it right there.
End it right, goddamn. So that's some of the more bullshit that's happening right now. Do I have any more clips there to show people? Well, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I got this.
So he's going to go to the
Here's some
super
of the
chats.
people from shadowing. There they are. They don't look like criminals.
But they are.
Right? They just look like nerds. They look like nerds who didn't know they were going to be taking a photograph, or they would have put it on a little powder. Like I put on a little powder so I don't shine. I do it for you, not for me.
I imagine they all have like costumes and they're like the lamest X-Men squad ever, you know? Like here's neoliberal Nancy.
What do you think they're all laughing about? Where should we stop the vote count? 62%? Snap.
They think the caucus matters.
Ah! These two are looking at each other like, are we going to cheat? You said cheat. I said Pete.
For America.
That's right. Pete for America. So underneath, it's Tara McGowan says, if we want to build real political power, we need to fix this problem at Shadow. At Shadow, we've got a plan. The talent and the resources to make it happen. So I'm pretty stoked. If you want to
talent and the resources to make it happen.
DM me. We'd love to nerd out with you.
We love to nerd out with
Hey,
you.
I
Ellen, once again, married to Michael Howell.
We love to
senior
nerd out
strategist.
with you.
Married to Michael Howell, senior strategist for People.
With Shadow, we're building a new model incentivized by adoption over growth, with a deep focus on building the underlying tech infrastructure that will enable campaigns to use the
big
most
head.
effective resources and better integrate and leverage data across platforms.
Adoption over growth and graphics over accuracy. The new Shadow Inc.
So doesn't it sound? Doesn't it sound like
No, Stu,
she
I didn't know.
is a part of this, right? Like Tara is.
I could go ahead and tell you what he's talking about. He's talking about Medicare for all. He's talking about Donald Trump, most dangerous president
I'm so excited to announce
of our time. He's talking about college debt. He's going to be talking about, you know, a fair wage, a living wage people can live by. He's going to be talking about, you know, getting America back on track to where we're not quite an embarrassment to the rest of the world.
Well, I'm going to guess Shadow Inc. is going to be out of business tomorrow. That's how good you guys are.
And they cashed in first.
They cashed in first, eh?
They even got some of Nevada's money.
Yep.
Nevada's not gonna use it, but
Yes, this company will be dissolved, and then they will all get jobs in another company.
You know what's funny about Gerard Nemira, who she said, his tweets are protected.
yeah, they're all doing that now.
Shadow.
I think they all do. Like all the people involved, they're
Is
protecting,
Shadow?
they're protecting their tweets right now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what a tech guy does.
Mhm.
That's your big solution. That's what. There's Robbie Mook. What does he say?
Is this the end of party-run caucuses like this in Iowa and elsewhere?
I think it might be. You know, I think it's time for us to really question whether operatives should be running these or actual election officials who are real professionals.
I mean, party operatives.
You think it's time after you guys cheated in 2016, and now you guys are cheating again? I think it's time because it's really getting obvious.
I think it is time. I think it's weird we even have elections. I was kind of partial to the idea of a queen. I was fine with Hillary for that. We can still do that.
So this is Robbie Mook from the Hillary Clinton campaign. He's one of the geniuses.
Oh,
of
right.
Russiagate.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Versus state employees.
Exactly. I think this needs to be left to the pros. And
He sounds so reasonable. He
The
doesn't sound like a fucking cheat, does he?
You gotta leave it to the pros. I mean, I went on to lose to an orange clown.
Hey, pig.
So leave it to the pros. Let them do it.
You know, why is it I have great disdain just the way Robin Hood says pros?
Yeah, he's off-putting, isn't he?
Can you rewind it so I can hear
You'll
his
be a
pros
boy.
again?
He's trying to sound again. He's doing that thing where that other guy was doing too. It's like I take this personal. They're trying to sound over responsible. We really should leave it to the post. And I didn't say this when we were cheating. Yeah, after we fuck over Bernie and there's nobody left to represent the people, I think we should leave it up to the pros then.
in here, this is what an act is. I think
operatives versus state employees.
Exactly. I think this needs to be left to the pros. And
Pros.
we're just
The pros. Left to the pros.
Oh, I love it. When his eyebrows go up like that. I think it's time we leave it to the pros.
The pros.
Like, why did we leave it to the pros?
Leave it to the
You gotta love the corporate media, man. On CBS, we got Robbie Mook talking about election integrity. And if you want to switch the channel to MSNBC, we got Claire McCaskill talking about winning elections. Isn't this great? Isn't this great? We got a who's who.
And we got Brian Williams talking about integrity of speech. This is more.
Barrel boy.
Is
Is this the end of?
Yes, it is.
Barrel
Yes, it is.
diesel baby
It is
boy.
the end. I wanted to see him do the thing with his eyes again. Let's watch that.
We run caucuses like this in Iowa and elsewhere.
I think it might be. I think it's time for us to really question whether operators should be running these or actual election officials who are real professionals.
Any party operators versus state employees.
Exactly. I think this needs to be left to the pros.
Saw Curly Mike right on.
We need the pros.
The pros.
The
totally need
pros.
to be running our election.
I just bought a super chat. I bought another super chat. I'm waiting for it to read it. It's about 2178 because I sent them all hoodies.
You're a pro when you just like, if you're gonna lose the most winnable election in history and you have a blue blazer on, like you're a pro. This is what you do.
Are you going to tell me
Nailed
next
it.
he has a blue check beside his name?
Oh,
like
sure
a
he
pro.
does. Like a pro.
We are. Why is this so much fun lately?
And
We
we're
gotta make
just
it
seeing
fun.
here right now. Every vote should be cast and counted, and we're running
Cast and
into problems where
counted.
Hold on, Robbie.
Cast
Did he
and
just tell us
counted.
every vote should be cast,
Cast and counted.
Yeah. Here's a nifty strategy.
We're just seeing here right now. Every vote should be I think this needs to be left to the pro. And we're just seeing here right now. Every vote should be cast and counted, and we're running into
Counted.
problems where maybe
The guy
technology is
talks
an
like
issue,
he's
or
fucking one of the
ballots are an
girls
issue.
on Sex and the City. Cast and counted.
Was he this
What do they call that?
dramatic
Vocal
when he was
fry.
running the Hillary's campaign? Because that might explain a lot.
Cast
He was
and
just like,
counted.
So look, our goal here is that he
Cast and counted.
and we want them to vote for Hillary as opposed to somebody else. And we're the pros.
We're the pros.
We're the pros.
Let's just leave this to professionals. My guess is in New Hampshire. This will be run very.
Every time he says professionals, his eyebrows go up. He did it again. Watch this.
It's his tell.
Let's leave this to professionals.
There it is. It goes up. See? His eyebrows went up. They're
It's
up.
a tell, Jimmy.
They're up like freaking vampires.
Jimmy's like it's a tell.
Like the Dracula up. Watch, 'cause they'll go
It
down.
looks evil.
This is in New Hampshire.
See, they went down. Yeah.
That's right. He's
Now they're
right.
down.
Yeah.
It's funny.
They go down for
Definitely.
states.
I'm gonna back it up.
Guy's eyebrows are like
Let's go.
evil.
Come on up. Oh!
Evil.
And then now they go down. Watch, you see them go down.
He's talking about estates.
See?
Professional.
Down.
Mark Gracie. Dude, I gotta tell this person.
this
Wait
weird
till
that I
Jimmy
do
gets
this?
my shit.
No, I like it.
Me too. Okay.
It's like up and down. It's like, oh, do you want to vote? No, just kidding. You want a fair election?
Mock-
No.
mock
not
Gracie.
much, no.
You think these guys are dressed by the same mommy? Come on. right before they go out. Put fucking something in your pocket. Look a little different, asshole.
It's like they belong to a cult.
Are you guys in some religious sect? That's what it looks like, right?
Do you have your blue shirt? I've got my blue shirt.
Where's your blue blazer?
Mine's a little bit off gray.
You think he dyes his beard?
You think he dyes his beard, says Jimmy.
Yeah, I think it's possible. Maybe. I mean, for
I think
what
he
I'm
dyes
seeing,
his
it looks
beard.
a little salt and peppery, so maybe not. But.
Okay. Bobby, we'll go with the fade.
Let's go to the super chats, Jimmy.
Okay, so let's. Is that it?
Hampshire, this will be.
Let's go to the
this will be
super
record.
chats,
Definitely
Jimmy.
will know the answer.
Meanwhile, this was supposed to be the big kickoff to the campaign.
I'm thinking about telling them about no law regarding cannabis,
Candidates
but
who are depending on this for momentum are trying
because
to
their
have
shirts
their-
also say no law regarding
This is
cannabis on them.
Goat rodeo, and it's
A goat rodeo.
Whoa! Someone just gave him $100.
Folksy metaphor.
That girl just gave Jimmy Dore $100, guys. $100 tip. Boom.
See you, honey.
Don't forget to use Goat Rodeo.
Look at that in red. $100.
Enter trademark.
I mean,
Goat rodeo.
Goat rodeo.
Proud of themselves. You knew it. You knew there was going to be some backslapping out. That was fucking nice, buddy. That was nice.
Absolutely. It's
Republicans have
kind of crazy laws, but nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, the real winner here, the results are in, is Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, how is he not the winner from this? Every front page of every newspaper no longer has a candidate's picture on it and their name. It has indecision in Iowa.
It's
So
chaos.
chaos.
Didn't you see at the White House today, Terry? They're saying to the Democrats, keep doing what you're doing.
Right. Well, I think they've been saying that for a while at the White House. I mean,
But you know,
I guess it's a joke.
You know what I like best about the Iowa caucus is the transparency.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that is something they've been doing on the news all day. They've just been going on like this is normal because they want you to accept it. I mean, I've been watching like stream after stream. Like one, they just started reporting on the stock market. They were just like, investments are up. Now that people know our election are a total scam, they're investing more. Yay!
Is there more to this clip we should watch? You think? No.
Everybody's like, no, there's not.
I mean, Gail's.
I'm gonna send Ron a super chat too.
Gail, Oprah's friend.
Oh yeah.
That's how she's famous, right? Because she's Oprah's friend. That's her claim. I mean, but she's done some shit since because she's Oprah's friend. Now she has this job because she's Oprah's friend. Am I wrong?
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's Oprah's friend. Yeah.
That is her entire Wikipedia page.
Hey, does anybody know how to finagle? For some reason, I'm not allowed to post on my own Wikipedia page, or edit or whatever. You have to be a special nerd for that, right?
Is that the designation?
No, but if you have to be a. They have a name for it, right?
Wasn't
an
it
editor? You have to be a confirmed editor or something. I don't know how the fuck you get to be that. Like, how does somebody get to know more about my life than I know about my life on fucking Wikipedia?
It's a valid question.
And
I don't have an account.
And so somebody, I got kicked off.
Oh,
right?
really?
Because I was deleting people. I had haters coming at my thing, and they, that how it happens. And so I was deleting it. And then they go, "Hey, you can't delete that. You're blocked. You're not an editor thing or whatever." So anyway, if anybody knows how to do that, whoever is contact, send us an email.
If you are a Wikipedia wizard,
what do they send us?
I make a Wikipedia pro.
Yeah,
right. A pro. Leave it to the pro.
You need a pro.
There's a lot of information I wanted.
We need
to
the
add.
pro.
And I had a guy who was doing it for me for a while, but he's busy. It seems. Because I offered him money to do it, and he didn't do it. So I have
Vocal
some
fry.
stuff
They call it vocal fry.
to my Wikipedia.
Vocal
page,
fry.
'cause I've done a lot more stuff since.
Vocal fry.
And if you know how to do that, where did they send an email? info@jimmydorecomedy.com. Okay. Here's what Robbie Mook actually has to say. He says, "Sorry, folks, I did not have anything to do with building the Iowa Caucus app. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a pro. But I had no role in it and don't own a company that makes mobile apps. Please contact Iowa Democrats with questions about it." Now, he's not being entirely forthcoming, right? He's still holding back some information. And that information would be what? that he actually is a stockholder in that company? That makes.
Oh,
that
I don't
up?
know if he's a stockholder or not. Yeah,
No?
I can't speak.
We
to
don't
that,
know?
But yeah.
What? So
I
what
mean,
is this-
early reports
so what
were
is this
saying
thing?
that he had involvement of some sort.
Well,
like,
then-
were those completely false? They
here's-
might have been.
Well, here's what. No, maybe I should text Nick Brana because he tweets this out.
Tested by Robbie
Tested
Moves
by Robbie Moves
Consultancy.
So that's possible. He could have been involved in some testing, but he's saying like,
yeah.
I'm not directly involved. I didn't make it. I
Oh,
don't
so he
own the
didn't,
company.
but he didn't say I wasn't involved in the testing. He didn't say that.
He didn't
did
say
he?
anything like that.
Did he say that?
So
I don't know anything about it. Had no role in it. Don't. Nope. See, that's what my consultancy firm did test it. He could say that.
Right.
He didn't. He didn't say my consultancy firm didn't test it. So I'm going to say I'm going to
He didn't
guess
straight up deny
Teresa, yeah,
Nick Brana.
trendyasdabbers.com. Look at you.
Okay. In New Hampshire, Tulsi proposes a set of national reforms in the wake of yesterday's debacle in Iowa. Open primaries,
Hey,
same-day voter
Hutch. What's up,
registration,
son?
get rid of all super delegates, and ranked choice voting. How do you not love this woman?
I like all those ideas a lot.
How do you not love that woman? Right? She's anti-war. She's a vegan.
Let's read some
So,
super
it
chats.
takes away the violence at the
Jimmy, let's
base
take a
of our
break and
society,
we'll read some
right?
super chats
The
while you
violence
take a little
against
break.
animals.
They always read
People
all
will
the
love
super
will be
chats
nice to-
too. You gotta
will
love
be
them,
nice to
man.
Humans first, and then we'll be nice to
They
animals.
fucking do it because they're
one
making
goes with the other.
serious money
We have
on
a
it.
culture that sustains itself by violence against other animals, and let's remember, we're just animals with a frontal lobe. You know?
Especially when someone
And
like
then
that
you
girl
wonder
comes
why
in
we
and
can be
does
so
drops
violent to each
$100
other. All we
bucks.
have to do is make each other seem less human, like an animal. So now, if you can treat an animal that way,
Robin,
you just
thank you,
dehumanize the
honey.
person,
I
and then you
appreciate
can
that
treat
you
them
saying
that way.
Trini has dabbers in there.
I don't know where this is coming from. I never thought this shit before, but that is true. That is true, and I participate. Don't get me wrong. I eat meat for medical reasons. How did this become about that?
Hey Jimmy, I want to talk about. I want to go back to the Iowa. We were watching MSNBC last night, purely entertainment reasons. Okay, so we're watching it, and I remember there was a round table, and Chris Hayes is questioning. Is it David Plouffe? How do you say his name?
Yes, that's
right?
it.
So David Plouffe was answering a question. I don't remember his answer. I just remember watching him, and David Plouffe, as he's answering about the fuck up, he's doing this in his chair the whole time. As he's answering, he's kind of moving around awkwardly.
Right.
Max Blumenthal says that David Plouffe, who's been hammering Bernie on MSNBC all night, is actually on this group's board. He's on Shadow Inc.'s board.
Wow.
And I don't think he revealed that on the Chris Hayes thing. And so Max Blumenthal said Hillary Clinton hyped up the $75 million initiative that funded the creation of P acronym and Shadow Inc., claiming it would protect against propaganda. David Plouffe, who's been hammering Bernie on MSNBC all night, is on this group's board. Hillary's tweet was, until Facebook takes responsibility for damaging democracy by letting propaganda run amok, we need to counter the Trump operation where it lives. Glad to see this effort from David Plouffe and P acronym New York Times. So,
wow,
interesting connection, right?
Yeah, it's
wow. What was on this?
It's just a who's who of all the most corrupt players
Right?
that are involved with this entire thing, with this app, and just with this fiasco that happened.
Someone said Biden 2020. Joke, joke, joke.
It wasn't because they were worried Russia was going to hack.
That was fucking
People were gonna
funny.
be like, wait a second, this isn't fair. These aren't honest players at all.
I believe I was listening to NPR, and somebody was talking, and they suggested that, oh, you know what, the Democrats, they were too busy focusing on the impeachment for them to really be prepared for the Iowa caucus. Hey, everybody, the people who were handling the impeachment aren't people that are handling the Iowa caucus, right?
Yeah.
So they just don't want the most progressive to win.
So, all right. So,
And do you see the results? You want to bring up any results for Jimmy to see?
are there any more results? That's it, right?
Well, they're updating them slowly but surely.
Come on. How
Yes.
far are they updated?
Not much.
Where are we
It
now?
looks like the same.
62.2.
Still at 62.
All right, we got a nice.
So did
All
they
right.
just stop counting
So
since
this is-
3 p.m., Jimmy, when we started
Yeah.
to watch?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take some questions, eh?
Okay.
Okay, eh? Look, we had 15,000 live viewers.
Nice.
Nice.
15,000 we had. That was our 15,000 something.
That means 15,000 people are going to hear the name Trendy As Dabbers when
No,
Steph reads
I
it.
shouldn't- I shouldn't use externals to validate.
They're going to all hear about Trendy Pain Oil right now.
Let's face it. I mean,
Here we go.
Audience, right? I mean, let's face it, right? I mean, if I got out of my car, you would think I was my car. So I'm just a spirit riding in this body right now. I'm not going to take mushrooms anymore.
Very philosophical today.
Very philosophical.
He can read this question and go get your coffee.
Philosophical today. I would hear no need for the DNC to take over the cow. The Iowa Democratic Party is made up of former Clinton surrogates. Of course it is.
Jameson says this was all Buttigieg meeting this year with DNC, him funding the app, then his campaign killing poll before caucus, then him declaring victory to get the bump.
Teresa, thank you.
Every time I hear caucus. Okay.
I did for 2 minutes.
Soap opera. So if the Dems run their primaries this way, how can they complain about the electoral?
Robin, 2178, yes.
Is Trump going to stand by like Obama did and allow this to happen? Yes. Yeah, he is.
Right? Jameson Doan, this is entirely Pete and the DNC. They've been working on this for months. Regarding the meeting earlier on how to stop Bernie, this is not mere incompetence.
Waiting, Max D says, waiting for Hillary to put her brain in Chelsea's head and run under the "Return Me to the White House" peasant slogan in 2024.
I like it.
Like it.
Sajjad Hussein, illusion of democracy.
Demenge says Pete spent $42,000 on the software rights. He can do what he wants with it.
Oh, Victor. So will New Hampshire use the same app? Also, isn't there a paper trail in Iowa?
They're saying there is, and I don't believe any other states are using the app, but I guess we're gonna wait and see.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
They're going to read mine about the 50,000.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
already
know
heard.
about New Hampshire, but
Yeah,
Mayor
I
Pete.
didn't read anything that New Hampshire. That I had only read that Nevada was going to use the same app. Alrighty. Sean Graham, we need a new party to replace the corrupted Mother Scratchers. What should we name it?
I like Movement for a People's Party. I think that sounds fine.
I get it.
You know, I mean, we tried. We all showed up, and we've all asked. I mean, you know, I was sitting right next to Tulsi Gabbard when Jimmy asked her. You know, I was in Washington, D.C. when we sent the petitions to Bernie. So far, the people with electoral politics power have said no to that. I don't know why they've said no, but they've all said no. So, guess we'll see.
Nancy says this debacle is why some of us don't trust the government to run much of anything. The most terrifying words in English language are, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you. Eric Anderson.
Lots of precincts not reporting in Davenport. and
Teresa,
Des Moines,
thank
Bernie's
you.
Country.
Joel Sass. Live stream still freezing. Don't use Chrome.
Steven, how many more gifts will the DNC give Trump? I mean, they've been given, as long as he's in office, there's going to be more. I mean, just think about what's been going on since this whole impeachment debacle. He got 750,000 people off food stamps. He got billions more in his military budget than he asked for. He got a new NAFTA that he's already bragging about on the campaign trail, just like we said he would. They squashed the Save the Internet Act in the Senate so that Trump didn't have to veto it. They gave him unlimited spying powers back. They gave him the Patriot Act back. This goes on and on. Gift after gift after gift.
Yeah, and not to mention how this baloney impeachment, you know, and he's doing State of the Union tonight. What do you think the president's going to have
Tonight's
to
the
say
State of
tonight
the Union.
about what just happened?
He's going to mock it. I mean, he was already saying stuff. I mean, he was saying stuff on Twitter like he was just like, hey, when are the Democrats going to start blaming Russia?
I was going to say, our State of the Union is perfect. Our economy is
corrupt
perfect. My
and
letter was
morally
perfect.
bankrupt and useless does your political party have to be where you make Donald Trump look like a comedian?
Hey, James.
Like, wow. It's unbelievable.
Jimmy's a bobblehead.
You know, I read his tweets.
Jimmy's
and
a bobblehead.
I couldn't stop laughing. I just,
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
right?
I mean, it's like, it's unreal.
It's horrifying. Hi, say hi to my brother Ben. You'll all have a great time the last few days on the live stream. Thanks for all the work you put in. Thank you, Jeremiah.
Kat, Jimmy, have you tried trendy paint oil yet? He did, didn't he?
Cat, he did. And when he comes back in, I'll let him answer that for you. But he did. Who would you right me to ask him about the trendy paint? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He even told his doctor about it. His doctor said, okay, since that's working for you, go ahead and continue using it. I love it. Oscar Perez. In an unprecedented Iowa caucus, Hillary Clinton has won the majority.
Mhm.
Yes, you got it, Oscar.
Lovable bastard.
Yes,
the
you
name.
are.
That's the name. To be fair, Pete's insolence isn't his fault. His puppeteer had corona.
Thank you so much for that. I'll smoke for you for
Boy,
that.
Pete. Somebody was saying that Pete pulled a Guaido last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right?
Yeah,
That's funny.
a good analogy.
How could the DNC screw up an app that could literally have all been done on an Excel spreadsheet? Their incompetence knows no bounds. Yes, no kidding.
Luke Lorp says, don't forget to donate and volunteer for Bernie, everyone. Thanks, Jimmy and all.
Oh, you got it. Trendy Dabbers, all of your hoodies. 2178, the number of years of humanity has left when you divide total number of species on Earth by the number of yearly species going extinct. Counter at trendydabbers.com.
Wow.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, buddy.
Vibration says that Stephen Allen should run
Gadam Zamoran, or Zamoran, I love it. Odds on how long till Trump starts calling him Mayor Cheat instead of, well, maybe tonight.
Yeah. Our Bruce, sorry.
There's more.
Mark Ford died a couple years ago. Oh, I didn't know that. His brother is Ontario's current premier. I'm a different Rob from. I didn't actually think you were him. I was just, but I actually didn't realize.
Thank
Just
you,
made it. But yeah,
Rob.
I didn't realize Rob
Sear.
Ford had passed away. All
Yes.
right, thanks for the information.
Chuck Boise C. Jr. Next time they should use Upwork with their 63,184 hashtag. It worked in devs. What do you think dev is?
It worked in development. I think that's what they mean.
Thank you.
I'm not familiar with what they're referring to, so I don't know if it's like they're being serious or not. But yeah.
Yeah, we just read them. We have no-
HM Walmarsh, thank you.
Thank you, Kimber Maddox. Everybody, please come out to DC during the week of the 24th for Julian's extradition hearing. Once again, everybody, please come out to DC during the week of the 24th for Julian's extradition hearing. We need a mass turnout to get our voices heard. Follow Action for Assange for details. Yes. Thanks so much, Kimber.
Chuck Boyce Jr. Shouldn't they do the accept, don't accept before they roll out the app? Yeah, you'd think.
Yes. Ember 33, the price is wrong.
Bitch.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, it was like
Price is wrong, bitch.
Price is wrong. It won Best Fight at like one of those award shows.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
like
fun.
the year. I mean,
That
it
was a
like,
great fight
what,
scene.
Like 95 or something.
Bob Barker and
Yeah, you might
I
not
don't-
even.
I don't
I mean,
think
that
I know.
was.
Adam
I think it was
Sandler.
96. I was close.
You are so
I was
hot.
close.
Adam Sandler.
Because that was
Thank
like, I mean, that was like the trilogy. It was like Billy
Adam
Madison,
Sandler.
Happy Gilmore, and then the thing where he was a football player. Water.
God, I am an old
Those
fucking
were the
fucked up old
classics.
dude.
And
I
after
make
that,
no
I didn't
sense.
follow as much. But anyway.
Archibald, check the Not a Good Night for Democracy article on CNN DRMS for the numbers from the Bernie campaign. Oh, okay. This whole thing is completely set up. Thank you, Archibald.
Ken, check out Max Blumenthal Gray Zone on Shadow. We looked at some of it.
Yes, so
but
we saw that
looked
one
at some of his
tweet.
tweets, but yeah, we'll have to look at some new stuff.
Kiefer Stat. Oh, well, he's sorry. Everybody clear out.
He's sorry. Jimmy, you have a new energy after New Hampshire. New strain? Question mark.
I wonder, right?
New strain.
P. Walker, don't worry so much about climate change given the rate things are going. Quote, software
Wait till he
engineering
gets
will
mine.
eventually destroy what remains of the functional society. Yang is only partially right. Thank you, P. Walker.
Chuck Boyce Jr. says, testing is for cowards. That's funny.
Adar Scarlett, a haiku. Bernie in the lead, poll shut down, results delayed, fuckery afoot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I love that. 24-hour lib.
On the upside, Nevada is dropping their caucus app. Yeah, they're definitely not going to use that app. Now I heard like they might be using a different app. I don't know. I mean, we'll know more pretty soon, but yeah, it's all going back and forth.
Akeem Wolmarsh, Mayor Pete paid the $42,000 for software rights, and one of the founders of Shadow is the wife of Pete's campaign manager. Nico House showed the proofs. I think Nico was
we
covering
said
it
all
last
those
night
things
too.
on the show too. Jimmy, have you tried Trendy Paint Oil yet? Yes, he has.
Cat Stoops. Why are you all invited? You're so Trendy's paint oil is great. Panda Stratton. Ledgers are hard guys.
Why are you all this? It's just like, why are you?
JK, they have declared war on us. It is yellow vest time now.
Chuck Boyce Jr. There's an app to do the math. Yes, there is. Lux Monkey.
I'm no math surgeon. I have that T-shirt. Good for you, Lux. That's awesome.
Lulu H. I will join you in the revolution, Jimmy. Let's go to
Oh, right on, Matt.
You got it.
Chuck Boyce Jr. Your democratic process is very important to us.
Just
Representative
just
will be with
now?
you shortly.
Just now,
That's
Matt?
Awesome. F. Hazan, Mayor Pete, pro-war, pro-corporatist.
You were watching Jimmy Dore?
Pro-elitist equals undercover Republican. You got it.
Sean Graham, maybe the revolutionary app creates transparency between.
Dude,
the
if
people
you
and
Google me
representatives, so
right now,
everybody
does a
knows what
live show
people
pop
want
up?
And how the elected behave.
Morgan Carey. It's yellow vest time. It's delusional, magical thinking to believe this will end and happily ever after without massive numbers in the streets. I know, right?
Well, it's yellow vest time, even if Bernie wins. Like even if he's
Keep it
not
going.
cheated and Bernie wins, like he's not gonna be. They're not gonna let him be an effective president if he doesn't have a huge movement behind him.
We've
and
got to force everybody.
has to do what, because otherwise Congress will just fight him every moment of the way. And they're gonna do
Today's
that
your
anyway,
day.
but
I
we
wish
have
my
to
elbow
keep it
stuck. I wish my
help.
my back, dude. Now it's in my back.
So, all right.
Pains in my back now.
Notice Bernie hasn't released 100% of his numbers.
Oh.
That is true. They haven't released all theirs yet either.
Sam here, cocksucker Pete and the DNC.
Cocksucker Pete, that's terrible.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Got it. I'll clean up my.
Yeah, you should have read that, honey.
Mount Unit, thank you.
Jeremy Post.
Jenny.
Oh, geez. Jenny Post. This show is such wonderful therapy. It's crazy making out there. Love y'all.
It is there. It's therapy for us too. Believe me. Jeff Winslow. If there's a group that I trust less than the Iowa Democratic Party, it's the DNC.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sure, let them count the votes. Thank you so much, Jeff. Tyrone.
Jimmy, would you support a Bernie independent run? I would.
Sure.
Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
Daniel Henry. Hey, the Jimmy Dore Show. Have any of you seen the movie Sorry to Bother You? It's hilarious, wild, and politically sharp. Covering topics like unionizing the exploitation of workers. Don't watch it. Hi, Jimmy.
I've seen it. I like it. Yeah, it's,
I go.
it's,
Yeah, dude, I heard them mention turning
Okay.
this up.
I don't
Matt,
think
that's
I've seen it.
hilarious.
Chuck Boyce Jr. I was born in a small town.
I was born in a small town.
Right
I
on,
think
Matt.
that's a reference. I
Welcome
think
back to the
something
show,
like
bro.
the Iowa guy was
I've been doing it every day, man. I'm always
like
here.
the person who
3
mentioned
times a day
some of the
now.
stuff. Yeah. All right.
Trendy, Steph, Mayor Pete donated 50K. You got it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That
People
app
were
company.
mentioning stuff we eventually got to in the segment.
Yes.
Not shady at all, LLC, says Chuck Boyce Jr.
Ember.
She called me trendy now. We're on a first name basis.
That's funny.
Me and Steph.
Savant, Pete the Chief.
We're on a
nobody
first name
likes Pete,
basis.
Not even his husband, says Savant.
We're on a first name basis.
Those are purchases, not
Me and
donations.
Steph.
Don't go.
We're on a first
full.
name.
James Murray, thank you so much.
Sparky says, if Bernie again doesn't fight back against this obvious DNC BS, he's either weak or has sold out. It may be a good time to go all in and back Tulsi, says Sparky.
You know, I think there's strategy
Says
when Bernie
Sparky.
doesn't push the way we want
Says
him to
Sparky.
push. I do. I think he's just going about it a different way. I think he definitely wants to keep the country unified, and I think he says, I think his campaign goes, let's show them the numbers. We're going to win big. I think that's their strategy. If Bernie again doesn't fight that, there we go. Merton Futon, round one, Sanders, 27,088. Buttigieg, 23,606. Gang, 5,760. Final, Sanders, 28,022. Buttigieg, 27,030. Gang, 1,124. Gang say impossible. Who is investigating? Interesting.
Back Bernie now, 2020 Cat Stoops.
Hunter Biden is on Shadow's board.
Right. Dave Rose.
And he gets $50,000 a month.
Yes. To be fair, Pete's campaign say they were paying Shady Company for their tech spam services.
Mhm.
Election rigging apps aren't their only service. Thank you. Jack Sith.
So ironically, DNC is now likely having to unrig their results, all this in quotes, to reconcile their quote audits just to get closer to actual counts. Bernie, Tulsi, or bust, says Jack.
So those are the things that we have so far.
So it's still right.
So this
kinda
has been
there.
the same state delegate
It's
numbers
still around
6-3
62
o'clock,
as of the recording of this.
and now this is 4:51 p.m.
This is irritating.
So 2 hours later, there's been zero movement on the
2%,
calculations.
2% difference between
Wow.
Booty and
Way to
Sanders.
go, DNC. Peace Blaster. My friend found Shadow's job application page and is applying. Oh, funny.
Yeah. Good people doing good says we love you, Jimmy and crew.
Oh, thank you. F is on, Mayor Pete. Pro war, pro corporatist, pro privately education, pro elitist equals.
Mine's gonna come up now.
Bernie, Tulsi, or bust.
Here it comes.
Nate knows. Thank you.
Hey,
You
Louise
do know,
Brooks. Let me guess. Bruce Wayne is the CEO of Shadow Inc. Love Bruce Wayne.
James Murray, they're screwing with polls and narrative, but Shady Inc. makes canvassing apps, text apps, etc. I doubt Pete.
Hey,
had
Antonio,
anything
right
to
on, buddy.
do with the caucus app. Well, it gave them a lot of money, and
Oh, Matt,
yeah, there's
right
some
on.
kind of eerie connections there. So, all right, believe what you want, though.
Yeah, there's nothing to see here with that $42,000. There's nothing to see. Brandon Mills, Buddha gave Shadow $42K. Brother-in-law works for them. Yeah, nothing to see here. Amy Jean.
When democracy is dead, peaceful nonviolent resistance is the only tool we have. Occupy your local Dem Party office and demand justice. Occupy the DNC.
Yeah, aren't you nervous about California?
It's the one where I sent a
Yeah,
message to
absolutely. I
Ron.
mean, yeah, I
I'm
mean,
saying,
we're
Ron,
not using this
put my
bogus
trendy
app, but,
paint oil
when
on
we
your
talk about
net.
Using these machines that what little testing has been done, it has actually failed. And it's never been used in an election before. And we're like, oh, let's do this one. Why not at least try it in something local first, where it's like, a smaller amount of people that are going to come out, presumably. It's a mess. I'm nervous about California.
I am
It's-
too. It's March 3rd, March 3rd. What democracy? Did we read that one?
No, we're on Ray.
Oh, we're on Ray.
Ray Foley.
Bernie
What's
lost.
up, Ray?
That comes out to me. Who?
Democracy says Jimmy's THC level is over 9,000.
Nate knows defending digital democracy project hired Shadow.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Richard Mays, what's Bernie going to
Timothy Reader, yes, I see the chat.
The rest of the campaign season is going to go like this. Well, I mean, the one thing the Bernie campaign has done is they did have.
Yeah, she's got her little puppy.
They had people at every single caucus doing their own counts.
Yes.
Because they were suspect of the process. So that's a good thing. They are staying on top of this, and right now we're kind of playing the waiting game, so it's hard to make like any projections right now about how a campaign's going to react when the results haven't been put in. But it's frustrating, that's for sure.
Yeah, that guy, Chairman Price, he's having a great week. Nate, okay, we read that. Zach Fleckerton, UNC Undemocratic National Committee. Yes, undemocratic. You got it. Anthony Kasecki.
Iowa's a disaster. Trump will tote his victories tonight. Impeachment backfired, and funniest of all, the Democrats made all this happen. It's true.
Copernicus thinker. We in Nevada say hell no to Hillary's shadow app. You got it,
Good.
Copernicus.
Sparky says, if Bernie can't stand up to DNC goons, how is he going to stand up to the military-industrial complex? Vote Tulsi Gabbard 2020, says Sparky.
Okay, I don't want. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I hear you 100%. But let's say this. Actually, what Ron just said too was Bernie's campaign was very aggressive about maintaining their own numbers. So I don't think he's caving in. I think he's just using a different strategy that works for Bernie. Honestly, I think it does. Are we on Micah?
Mhm.
JD need 2-score contract to broadcast stream simultaneous on live TV. Parents don't know how to use net and need this kind of info, not ABC, Fox, CBS. Thank you so much, Micah.
Louise Brooks, I have more faith in Jimmy's caucus.
Louise, watch your mouth. Artie Patterson, this is a job for CrowdStrike.
I can't believe you passed over that. You're supposed to say, geez, Louise.
Let's, are we at Bobo Guy 999?
Where am I? The message to Ron. Where am I with my message to Ron to use my trendy paint oil on his neck?
/r/Sanders for president. Buttigieg wins a coin.
Uh-oh.
Toss. The coin flipper changes it. 8th post from the top when sorted by hot.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw there were a couple like weird coin tosses and stuff, and I haven't seen it like from people that are there. They're in Iowa and they filmed this stuff where they had to flip a coin and then someone got another delegate. It's
I wonder if my phone
My
It's a
legislature's
very-
voting, or of course, the best answer is get rid of it. What's the point? You all are cracking me up with the Iowa Fry Festival. I mean caucus. Watch your mouth. Love you guys. Chaos favors the establishment. Always caucus with your cock out. That is from the VFX.
Caucus.
Raphael A. This is obscene. Stay strong.
Sparky, make Trump think twice about listening to Pompeo, Abrams, and Haspel. Trump supporters vote for Tulsi in the primary. Everyone else vote Tulsi too.
Uncle Brother, American exceptionalism on display for all the world to see. Right? No kidding. Dem yuck rats seem to have perfected the Russian art of election interference.
Nate knows Google, the Defending Digital Democracy Project, D3P hired Shadow. D3P is Robbie Mook and Eric Rosenbach. Okay. The only reason the Iowa app was challenged is Bernie had his own app to fact check.
So there's the connection.
So once again,
Interesting.
they say Google, the Defending Digital Democracy Project.
So that's where Robbie Mook comes in.
Yes. And that's from Nate Knows. Boy, Nate, you sure do know. Dwayne Hales, thank you for the cup of coffee or drink. What is that?
It's a pear holding a cup of coffee, like a pear often does.
Thank you, Dwayne. Impartial Geek. I know you're not Ron Paul supporters, but they did the same thing to him. They accidentally lost precincts that favored Ron. What a mess. And people still support our electoral
Well, they
process.
screwed over Ron Paul and they screwed over Dennis Kucinich, too. What did those two candidates have in common? Not a lot, except they were both adamantly anti-war. That's what they had.
Which
in
was
common.
Ron Paul and Dennis
Ron Paul and
Kucinich?
Dennis in 08. Those were they changed the rules so that they could get them off the stage as soon as they could. What did those two have in common?
And they tried to do the same thing for Tulsi Gabbard. She actually qualified for the CNN town hall in New Hampshire. They didn't include her. Am I
Yeah.
wrong about this?
No, you're right. And usually when they screw over candidates and when they like change the rules so candidates can participate, they don't do it in a way where it's like, oh, it's because you don't have enough individual support, like the gift they just handed Michael Bloomberg. They do it in a shadier way where it's like they bring these requirements. Oh, you have to have a field office here. You have to have this type of thing here. They do it so that a candidate with less resources, maybe because they're not as well known, they're the ones that get
Robin
that.
Johnson,
But
2178,
Bloomberg
thank
will
you.
change the rules because he can buy his way into something. They'll change the individual rule when it comes to him.
And you know what?
There's
I know
somebody
Jimmy
smoking.
were crossed out earlier. I
Jimmy's
got
puffing in there.
Is it this one? Okay. I love
how much money these
gives
fog
me
machines
mystery.
cost?
Yeah, but dude, when you use it fast, it's gonna fuck up during the live show. You can't test it in here.
Yeah. Well, you gotta
You gotta be careful.
We gotta
test it
pre-test
somewhere.
You gotta pre-test. Look what happened in Iowa.
Yeah.
They didn't pre-test. You gotta pre-test fog.
Yeah, I know you've been worried about that. You saw Iowa, you were like, we can't repeat that here.
Can't have that repeated.
Steve Alvarez Blues. WTF, YouTube did not notify me of the live stream. Yeah, that happened, Steve. Good to see you, though, buddy. Lori Mountain Go Pal. Nico House has been covering this Iowa mess. Says that Bernie's primary vote count app is a way to call them out for their cheating, and that Bernie planned for this ahead. Please have him on the show, please.
Ronnie, how's that fog machine working?
Dude, it's gonna crush it this weekend in Tempe. It's gonna crush it.
We're testing out the new fog machine. We have some new pyrotechnics for the show.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Every time one of us hits hits a punchline, a firework's gonna happen, and
Yeah.
then some fog.
And we're calling this show.
I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna
I
call
can't
it.
remember.
Chenya Cyrus Roman.
That was
White.
Oh man, it was
White
white.
Snake.
It wasn't White Snake. It was something else though. But it was like, oh man, they're touring again. Actually, in fact, I think they played the Rose in Pasadena.
No F.
I think
Come
they
on.
did. That would be about the size venue they would play.
How big is that the Rose in Pasadena? What's the capacity?
I think it's like 5 or 6.
100. Hey Siri,
Yeah.
what's the capacity of the Rose Theater in Pasadena, California?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's.
I am Siri, and you know it.
Great White.
458. Great
All right,
White.
yeah, Great White. That's
458. You were right. No, 458 reviews. That's not. Hey, so wait, hang on. Hey, Siri, how do you spell door?
Surrey.
There are two words.
D-O-O-R.
Oh.
They do that all the time.
Still funny.
It is funny every time.
Hey, Siri, how do you spell Jimmy door? J.
Oh.
C-K. Oh, shit, sorry. Hey, Siri, how do you spell Jimmy door?
Okay.
What's up,
I
Sadie?
found this on the web for how do you spell Jamitter. Check it out.
Jamitter.
Jamitter? What is a Jamitter?
Well, there is that tequila, El Jimidor.
Oh, yeah.
Someone sent me a picture of that the other day. Thank you. Yeah, I used to drink El Jimidor. I think I even had a bottle in here at the house.
We do.
We have a bottle of El Jimidor at the house.
Yes.
When I used to be into margaritas, and I was for sure I was going to become an alcoholic over margaritas, and then I just stopped
That was pretty much you stopped after you spilled the margarita
on my
your laptop.
computer. Yeah,
And then he's like, wait a minute, maybe.
And then
Jimmy brought a bong in there. You fucking hit a bowl, right? Hit the bowl. Put the bowl down on the floor in the garage. And then Steph came over and grabbed it, and she hit the bong.
My pants started being less loose, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. So I stopped cold turkey on my test.
I've been no alcohol since January 2nd.
Wow, Ron, do you think you have a problem?
No, I just I wanted to do
Because that's the kind of people who stop drinking, Ron. People who have problems.
No, I wanted to do it for the wedding, and
Why?
Because he wants to get fucked
I
up
just
at the
wanna get-
wedding.
yes, and I want.
You're gonna have to get pretty fucked up to say I do.
No,
Jimmy, I can't do that sober.
No, I just wanted to get like fit, you know. I wanted
You want to get in shape?
Yeah, I want to look good in the suit.
You want to give her a thrill that night?
Yeah, so I've been doing no
Want to have her
booze.
come over and touch your abs?
Yeah, that's the plan.
What's
Come
that?
over, I already touched my abs for a while, just like in that movie.
What?
You see that movie? What was that? That Can Love one with the
Oh,
Ryan?
Yeah,
Reynolds?
no, let's do it.
Lucy Love.
Oh, that's a
You
great
ever see where Emma Stone comes over and feels his abs
Yeah.
before they have sex? You ever see that movie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Ron! You're missing a great Ryan.
Hey, if there's ab feeling, I'm in.
75% of the film is great.
75% of the film is great, and
It is
then
great.
and then not so great. But anyway, it's Ryan Gosling. That's his name.
That's right, Jimmy. It's right.
So that guy. So here's what I understand. I understand why he has abs, because he has to be in the movies and girls have to see them, right? But a regular guy having abs does not make sense, because the girl doesn't get to see your abs until the deal's already closed. She's already admitted you're gonna take your shirt. Did you take your shirt off first before you get in the car to go home? No. Unless you're picking up girls at the beach. Well, why would you want to do it that way? Why would you want to go pick up girls at the beach? You can pick them up at a nightclub with a shirt on.
I just didn't want to even hear that logic because I was feeling good about not having abs. I was like, okay, you're right. It's fine.
I never bought abs. Were always a waste of time. And it turns out just as many girls like guys with a little bit of a tummy.
It's actually true.
There's been research on that.
Has there?
There actually has been that like beer guts are kind of like, it's comforting.
Yeah, I don't know if it reminds them of their father or what
Hold
have
on,
you.
fellas. Hold on. hold it right now.
Yeah.
fellas.
You're gonna be
Go ahead, Steph. Go ahead, Steph. Let us in on your.
Oh my God! She called him.
It's
a
like
ring.
she's some kind of,
Wait a minute.
physically fit, chiseled,
Let's not get too comfortable with the ladies like the beer guts.
Yeah, let's see what you got under there, Steph. What kind of belly you packing, girlfriend? Before you start putting us fat guys down.
So, no, Ron, what was the research, by the way?
No, I just saw an article like a long time ago that it's like, beer guts they can be comforting. Sometimes ladies find them comforting.
Sure.
Like you're like, you're protected. It's like a pillow.
Yeah, it's like probably reminds them of security because their father, whatever, had beer guts, so it makes them feel like they're going to be taken care of. That's all that. That's why younger women.
They read all the
guys
super
go
chats.
Women, it does very rarely goes the other way because it goes against.
But they don't read all the comments.
I prefer younger men.
Fuck.
He's like, fuck. Jimmy's like, man, I'm giving up. Fuck this shit. What did I marry this woman for?
I'm talking fucking science, man. All right?
He's
You
smart.
Wanna learn, we want to learn
He's
something.
smart,
or you wanna
right.
Be stupid.
Right.
Send you to school. You get a master's so you could be stupid. It's not a book. That's what they used to tell me when I was working in construction. Whenever I would do something wrong, they would go, "Not a book." All right, assholes. Then they would hit you with the level. Anyway,
Really? Jeez.
it was most of the time it was fun. We cracked each other's up. Because that just proves Eckhart Tolle right. So it's not the circumstance that makes you happy or sad. It's your reaction to it. It's your interpretation that you put on it. And that I could go to work doing one of the most physically taxing job out in the sun in the humidity of Chicago, and doing construction work, mixing cement and bricks and all this back-breaking work all day, and still have a great time.
It's like the end of Office Space. He found out like he preferred it that way.
He preferred what?
Like he left the office because it was just draining him.
Yeah.
But he liked being outside. He's like, dude, I get fresh air. I
Oh
get
right.
exercise,
Oh,
and-
that's right. He
Yeah.
ended up. Where did he go?
He found his place. I mean, he was happy with Jennifer Aniston, and he was. Just
They were doing construction cleanup
Was he a
demo.
gardener or something? Was he a landscaper?
I think he was construction.
Was it construction?
Construction.
Yeah, because he had like a barrel with him, I think, at the end scene or something like that. And he's like, no, I like, because they were like, we can get you a job at this. He's like, no, I like it here. Like, I'm happier. I get fresh air. I got a good relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather sell hot dogs at the beach.
That'd be cool. You could do that,
right? Because I had that job, and then my dad made me quit that job.
He got high. He just did a bong hit, and now he's like blah 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 blah.
I
Where
liked
were
it.
you? And where was your location? Great location.
Oak Street Beach, baby, the best beach in all
He's
of the
babbling.
Oak Street Beach, Chicago.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd take
And
that over.
I did a lot of girl picking up without showing her my abs. I was inside.
I got a
chilling
meeting
in
with the
fucking tent that
Bobs.
summer.
Did you
Inside
have a beer
trailer.
gut?
Did not have a beer gut.
That's my point.
I grilled this one specially. Call you later.
But I would fix my hair like a girl. And
I got a meeting with the Bobs.
anyway,
Back to Super Chat. Super
isn't
Chat.
it funny how guys always want to go with anyway.
Super Chat.
But you never hear a girl go, "Oh, I'd like to really hook up with two gay guys." You never hear that.
No.
You ever hear that?
I've never heard that. No.
If I had a nickel every time I said it.
That just shows you how, you know, that just shows you how weird. Right? Because that's a different show.
Different
You have more
channel.
questions?
Different channel, Jimmy.
Sure.
Trendy as dabbers.
No,
we're here.
Trendy as
I don't know
dabbers.
if I told everybody, but
Ron, put the oil on your neck.
there's no pot smoking at work. All right, just that's all I'm gonna
Of
say.
course. Always been a rule.
Always been a rule.
Justin says Bernie just went live claiming victory.
Wow, that was
So that was
419.
at 419. All right.
James Doan, you need to send this Pete info to Kyle Kalinsky.
Okay. Michael, come to Syracuse for a show. Yeah, good. Okay.
Coleco Kid.
Look at the smoke.
Maybe they should learn to code.
Look at the smoke.
Oh, burn.
Artie Patterson cheating Iowa voters.
He's gonna
Should have a
cough.
Plan for that. Nice. Well done, Artie. I like
He's
that.
gonna cough.
Copernicus Thinker. Hashtag Mayor Cheat.
Get it trending.
Mayor McCheat.
Nuz Calito. Hi, Jimmy, Steph, and Ron. Hello, Nuz Calito.
Hola. Oh, shit, strong. Where'd it go?
There it went.
420. Wow.
So the CNN, this is
That's the best. Yeah, keep updating it, but it hasn't moved since we started. What did she say it was? Thank you.
no, it's updated.
Mm.
Every 10 seconds it updates.
There's
Updated at
nothing.
5. Wait, it said updated 5:11 p.m. Eastern time. Why does it say that?
Because it updates and
Oh,
nothing
okay.
changed.
So it's
They
30.
haven't really.
It hasn't moved, Jimmy.
I can go on the Twitters.
Nate knows tonight Troy Price
Robin
launched a
smokes
security
along.
entity that tested the Iowa voting app. That entity was Defending Digital Democracy Project, D3P, hired Shadowy.
Finding Neo. Should we recast the Cambridge Analytica drama from 2016?
I wanna buy another one and tell Ron it puts the lotion on its skin,
Big Guy Simple Productions, thank you.
or it gets the hose again.
Jamie, only the Jimmy Dore show can make me laugh during this ridiculous debacle. Thanks, guys.
It is ridiculous. Archibald, the notion of professionalism.
It puts the paint oil on its
is
skin, or it
people
gets
to turn off their critical thinking skills, docs with
Gets
pills,
the hose
etc.
again.
They're trying to undermine caucuses.
Archibald, thank you again. You said it twice.
Thank you,
Appreciate
buddy.
it.
Amanda, 1987.
And this hose has a new pulsating
I feel
attachment.
like you can't speak about it all for fear of looking crazy. Hey, speak about it. Broadcast it. I mean, that's the best thing you can do.
I'm glad you
Really.
dropped by.
And it's not fair to so many people. I mean, hey, people left their homes to spend weeks in Iowa. Some of them were just volunteers, you know, doing their part, and then they get this, you know, garbage service. It's not fair. It's not right. And the American people deserve better. I'm sorry. Like,
And we can afford it. This country can afford a system that works for the people. Lydia Carr, Jimmy Dore Show. I knew this was going to happen. And how are they securing the paper trail? Exactly. With the same security as the DNC servers? Exactly. Thanks for covering this. Love ya. Thank you so much, Lydia Carr.
Joe says, Doorman, you, your wife, and friends give me hope.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Hope.
Hope. Hope.
That kind of hope.
Hope.
Someday we'll give you a change.
Down with dope, up with hope, register to vote. I am somebody.
Shauna Burley, today on Morning Joe, 6 a.m. Joe Scarborough said people complaining about election integrity should just shut their mouths and focus on Trump. Of course he did.
Of course you did.
We gotta stop babies making babies. From the outhouse to the state house, from the state house to the White House. I am somebody.
Matthew Raines, thank you.
The Avara. The establishment is melting down. That's why it has been so much fun lately. It's only going to get funnier here. Congrats on 15K live viewers.
That's how people want to challenge my progressive bona fides, Ron. That is a Jesse Jackson impersonation I'm doing. Now, who else? I voted for Jesse fucking Jackson.
It's fucking so high.
Yeah, that's me.
I think you're hitting a vape. I think they might be hitting a
Ember
vape.
33, caucus transparency. Misspelling intended. Thank you so much, Ember 33.
Derek says, Lee Fong says no evidence Mook involved.
Okay, Trendy Dabbers. Ron, use my Trendy Dabber paint oil on your neck.
I know, I gotta do it.
Hashtag.
Yeah,
hey, Jimmy,
I need it.
A couple of people have asked, have you used the Trendy oil?
Oh, is that what it's called?
Trendy paint
I
oil.
think I gave you.
You gave that?
Yeah.
You
We got
did-
it.
in a
We got
little
it as
jar?
a gift.
We all got it over the holidays.
Well, let me tell you. So I've had this rash that I can't get rid of. There's a name for it. It's like endertropin or something, and it's just a skin irritation that some people get, and they don't know why. I have the folds of certain parts of their skin. I get a little bit here, and I got a little bit here, right? But when I say a little bit, it fucking hurts, right? And so I go to the doctor. He gives me a shot of cortisone. It's shot,
right?
And I'm like, I'll take it because I want this to go away. And he gives me some cream to put on, right? So I put so like 95% goes away, but then it comes back again. And I go in and he gives me a different cream. It goes 95% goes away, but then it comes back again. And this is going on for about 8 months. And each time I realize, this is these creams are probably steroids.
Yeah,
I
they
looked
are.
up and they were all different forms and versions. And I'm like, that's not good to have that kind of steroid shit going on. And so the day before I was supposed to see him last time, I tried that stuff. And I put it on and I woke up the next day and I felt fine.
It went away.
No, it hadn't gone away, but it wasn't
But
like
the pain
irritated or inflamed.
Oh, okay.
And so I went to the doctor and I said, hey, I put this stuff on last night and I woke up today, I feel okay. And so I'm going to try this. And he goes, okay, you're going to do alternative approaches? Yeah, yes. And I've been using it ever since. And that was about, what, two weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. And I used to I get a little eczema right here in between my eyebrows. It's just all stress related. Like it gets red and flaky, right? So I have to put this stuff on called Elidel. But, there's also, lots of side effects. They go, hey, it could be cancer. Stuff like that,
okay.
right? It's one of the
Sheesh.
side effects, whatever, you could. So I always just need a little bit. So I started using that stuff, and that stuff works.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta try.
So
it
what
on
is
my
this
neck.
stuff called?
Trendy pain oil.
Trendy pain oil?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
You should make it sound more scientific. That sounds. Don't do that. Why don't you do that? Hey, what's a trendy pain oil? It sounds, it sounds bullshitty. It's not. You should just call it CBD.
It's not CBD.
Something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just call it.
CBD lotion.
It's
Call,
THC.
call it 8% CBD lotion or something or cream. Like, make it sound legit. Why do you do that?
CBD cream.
Fucking pain cream. What are you doing? You're delegitimizing yourself right away. It's a legit thing. It works.
I gotta try it. I gotta try it on my neck.
Is there anything that freaking pot can't fix? Honest to God.
This is a dealer.
So you know
Election
what?
results.
Next, I'm
Doesn't
gonna-
like the
yeah.
name.
So next, well, those are already fixed.
Right? Boom.
I got I get these same thing.
Oh,
It's all stress related.
Call it Jimmy
I get
Dore.
these, like,
Jimmy Dore's Instant Relief Oil.
My skin will turn like almost, I don't know, like dry as a desert and red and crackly, but then it'll go away just as fast. But I'm gonna start.
Oh, I get that in the winter, son.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it's like a seasonal thing.
Oh, okay. So I think it's funny that people think Los Angeles has winter. That's funny, isn't it, Ron?
Yeah, I mean, I've become a little acclimatized. Like when it goes down below 40, I'm like, oh no.
There's guys I know.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I actually get the same way. I'm the overly dressed guy out there. A couple of days I was out there. I had this on and my big puffy coat, and I'm walking brownie, and there'll be a guy come out of his house in shorts and shirt and t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm a little overdressed. It looked colder than it was.
Oh yeah, I'm totally that guy now. Yeah, completely. And whenever like, because my sister lives in California too, so like whenever we're home visiting like Pennsylvania, we're like, oh, it's so cold. Like,
Oh, that's right.
My parents get so annoyed. They're like, shut up.
Well, I know
You're
guys,
from a cold place.
I know guys who live in the Midwest, and it's never gotten cold enough. Like there's a certain cutoff where they can't golf anymore. It gets too cold, right? The grass freezes or whatever. And but out here, it never gets cold enough for them. They would golf all year round. I had a cousin who lived in Indianapolis, which is south, obviously, of Chicago, and it stays a little warmer there, a little longer. Right?
Yeah.
It's the spring comes a little earlier, and the summer lasts a little bit. And so he had to move to Milwaukee for his job. And it's it cut a month out of his golf a year, and it was really bummed him out.
Yeah, man, winters are for real.
I know.
Are those more intense than Chicago, Milwaukee, or is it like neck?
They're
and
both. They're neck and neck. They're
Alright.
both right there. Yeah, they're both on Lake Michigan.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're both lake, and yeah, those Chicago winters are brutal, man. The wind just.
They call that lake
pierces you.
effect snow. You get that lake effect snow. They say.
It ain't
Oh,
messing
lake
around.
effect.
It is not messing around.
Do we have? Yeah.
We got some more.
It is not CBD. Trendy. What is it? It's not CBD. What trendy?
Does it say what it is?
He says he also will provide the recipe for us, I believe.
Oh, that's nice.
Really? What is it? Just THC? Trendy. What is it? The pot oil?
You guys get on there and help me out.
Olive oil.
Tell them in the chat. Tell them.
Cannabis oil, the new trendy ingredient in skincare. There's nothing buzzier than hemp-derived ingredients, such as cannabis sativa seed oil. This type of oil is loaded with plenty of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are anti-inflammatory, next-level skin moisturizers. Is that what I'm using? An anti-inflammatory next-level skin moisturizer?
I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Why is CBD so popular? It's because it's great for inflammation. All right. Anyway, all right. So Trendy, can Trendy send us an email? Do we have his email?
You can send us an email at info@jimmydorecomedy.com.
Okay, thank you. Do we have more questions?
Info@jimmydorecomedy.com.
Sure do. Your live stream is always freezing. I mean, are you being throttled?
Yes.
You're the only channel that happens to be. Love you all. Maybe it's me in Indiana, Adam D.
You know, they've been doing this so long, now I can't come without being throttled.
Boom.
True story.
Did we read Malcolm?
True story.
No, we didn't actually. Malcolm, breaking Iowa caucus rigged. Chris Matthews finds his candidate.
You know,
That's funny.
I gotta scroll up. I'm worried that I missed stuff.
I thought you were going to say I have a scrotum, so
Do you know what?
I was really glad that's how that
What do
worked
you
out.
think? Okay. That I remember that one. Did we use this one? No. Speaking of, these don't look familiar, do they?
No.
Oh,
here we go. There we go. I remember it. Lee Fang, Trendy Dabbers. There we go. Jimmy, to edit your own Wikipedia page, you need to make several individual donations to the
Connection. Interesting.
Nil. Can you research Canada's medical premium rates? Ooh, that sounds like homework.
Storm the dog. The CIA hates Bernie Sanders.
Sparky, maybe Hillary is destroying the Democrats so she can save the day by running in a replacement party. Yikes.
Double L Bookie. Sorry.
I thought so too.
Yeah, like at first glance.
Yeah.
Russian asset here. What is going on over there? Why does Hillary Clinton keep calling me? I promise I did nothing.
Double L Boogie. R.H. Moore Jr. Fox News are masters. They said on air the Democrats couldn't roll out an election app. The website from Obamacare couldn't work. Who's going to trust them to change major sectors of the economy? I know, right?
24-hour live. Look up CNN Town Hall Electoral College on Pete's YouTube page. He promotes the popular vote as a way to choose winners.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, that is interesting. Adam F. Speaking of dehumanizing others, all this mess about bots.
Grant to bingo. Eating meat for medical reasons. LOL, says Grant.
Andrew Jones. Steph said handling a caucus.
Hey.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Sparky.
I got your caucus right here.
Jimmy, put it away already.
Sparky says, I like the way Robbie Mook endears himself to Iowans by implying that they're rubes needing supervision from their sophisticated coastal cousins. Right? Good observation.
Yeah.
How about any kudos for the title cufflink wearing Hillary supporter?
I love that. I love the cufflink wearing Hillary supporter. Jennifer Lewis was a precinct captain story at Jen DOC on Twitter. Oh, thank you for that. I will look that up, Jennifer Lewis.
Joey G, can we please start referring to Buttigieg as Butthead?
Okay, we'll work on that.
That's one of my favorite shows as a kid, all right? So I don't know about that.
I got
don't know if I can get on board with that.
A Big Guy Simple Productions. Bernie destroyed my precinct. Bye, Joe Biden.
Charles says, my butt is sore from too much caucus.
Big dog. Thank you so much, Big Dave.
Klaus, Jimmy, about Wikipedia, Helen Bayinsky, she was on Contact with Chris Hedges. Okay.
All right,
So I
we'll
guess
look up
she's
Helen.
decent.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, thank you.
Helen Bayinsky. Arno.
someone else named
wrote
Arno.
Huey's check the fraudulent point toss at precinct that Abby Martin retweeted.
All
Oh,
right,
we will.
let's check that. Chuck Boyce, I guess Learn to Code is too low-hanging fruit from a comedy standpoint.
No,
We laugh.
we loved it.
Learn to Code.
Rod.
Oh, it
That's how
didn't
you
come
sound in
up.
my head.
Dude, it locked up and I can't send it. I don't know what happened.
All right.
Yes, Jim.
Right. Now, Rod.
Rod, you know music.
Little
Rod,
bit.
you know music.
You know music, right?
Little bit, yeah.
Have you
little
ever
bit.
heard of this band called Too Many Zoos?
Oh,
I have not.
that's fine.
Who are they?
I'm gonna blow your fucking shit
But
away.
Yeah. I like the
I have to refresh the page.
I like the
I have to refresh the page in order to try to do the super chat, I guess. I'm trying to send them. Oh my God.
Men love our soap because it
Oh,
makes their
really?
skin feel less like that.
Dude, I've been watching for that long. I have to watch a
Yes.
fucking commercial. Come on.
time.
In my neighborhood, that's how people say it.
Trees.
Tree. Dude, they got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they say that like that in Pittsburgh too. They
Hold
say
on
three
1 second.
instead of 3.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, you get that a little bit.
Got 3 of them.
You got tree. Tree guys.
Tree guys.
Tree guys.
Hey, use guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, use. Y-U-Z-E. Hey, use guys.
There it
In
goes.
Pittsburgh, the big thing's yens. They'll say yens instead of use guys, yeah.
What?
Yeah, they say yins. It's a big deal.
So use it in a sentence.
Where yins going?
What?
Yeah.
How'd you come up with that?
Where yins going? Yeah. That's what they say
Was
instead
it
of
like
yous, guys.
was it Once Upon a Time Youngin? Or
Sounds like
It's like you, like, yeah.
Okay.
Youngins.
That's the plural. Yeah.
Where yins go? Your yins?
They'll say yins. Yeah.
Sounds almost Asian.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I saw this on the live chat. Matthew Allen said Iowa caucus, more like Iowa caca maybe.
No.
So
Iowa
tough.
cock. No.
You guys should super chat. All right, here.
You say cock yes. I
Fucking,
say
I'll do
cock
it.
No.
Tell them to fucking
Anthony Ames,
go on
vote
Twitter.
Bernie and Tulsi or vice versa. Support medicinal care for all. Support shows like the Jimmy Dore Show, Ron P Show, TYT Wolf Guy, American Vagabond 4020 Leaks from Rick G. Famous Jimmy. Keep it smoking.
Oh, Ron, you guys are doing a gig this weekend, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be in Tucson, February 8th, this weekend, Saturday night, Tucson, Arizona.
Saturday night in Tucson.
Saturday night in Tucson. Yep.
Okay. And we are going to be in Tempe,
Tempe
on
the
Sunday.
next night. Yep.
You're going to be there?
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Everybody's going to be there.
It's gonna be fun.
Ben Chambers, you all ought to consider having a box in a box with someone on the ground live. Jordan Sheridan put out some great reporting yesterday.
We're going to try to get Nellie McKay.
Hold on one second.
I don't think she's going to make it. She's in Chandler.
Oh.
The same
Arizona.
night you're in. Now, you know Nellie from the
Yeah,
show.
yeah, of course.
Does all those great anti-war songs.
Yeah.
She's going to be at Chandler that night doing a show.
On
Chandler,
Sunday, or-
Arizona on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far is that from Tempe?
I don't know, but it's in Arizona.
Right. Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm not sure where it is.
I don't think she's going to make the Tempe show.
Tomas De Santiago, we had no realignment in my precinct. Chairwoman snuck over and got unviable Yang Gang to join Warren, and we were given no opportunity to advocate, and that's why let's get rid of this caucus. And
I was even though caucuses favored Bernie last time and they favored him this time, I think also. I just against the caucus, the idea
Period.
of it. That's
you know that I'm for ranked choice voting.
yeah,
That's not even easy
I'm for
me
ranked
to
choice
say.
voting. Yeah. I like who do I want to get rid of?
You want to avoid something?
What do you want to
Right,
avoid
who you
first?
want to get rid of?
That's
You
right.
know what I meant.
No, I'm saying I like it. I'm saying improv.
Yes, and
improv rule. Yes, and not yes, pout.
Jim Garrison, is Pete B related to Clay Shaw?
Oh, Clay Shaw from the JFK movie.
Sad Johnny. Thank you, Sad Johnny.
Master caution: just accept Pete. Stop bigotry and vote for America's first Manchurian candidate.
Right. What are we thinking? Christian Piet. Statistics imply Sanders will win in the 2020 nomination because 2016 recognition, and Yang will take 2024 when Trump is reelected based off of 2020 recognition. DNC is collapsing for a Trump second term. Oh, thank you so much, Christian.
Conrad says, this is all to make Mayor Cheat or Balloon Lord our only options. When I think of revolution for the people, I always pictured billionaire versus billionaire. It's on us to fight this spread the word and not give up, stay strong.
Balls to the wall. If voting was going to make a true difference, they wouldn't allow you to vote. George Carlin, thank you, Balls.
Biggie Big Dog, thanks.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't Mark Twain say that?
He said that he said something similar, but I think his quote was a little different. Like he said something like if voting made a difference, it would be illegal, and,
something like
yeah,
that.
like George Carlin.
Oh, okay.
I always thought George Carlin bit went a little different, like he didn't actually say that, but yeah.
Girly Gamer 86, I convinced my mom that Pete's last name was Bootyface. 5-year-old me is delighted.
Bootyface.
Catherine, is it possible for Bernie to win with all the DNC being so corrupt? I'm gonna try to stop him.
That's the big question, right? Biggie Big Dog, thank you so much. Savant.
At this point, I don't even think Pete is gay, says Savant.
Ah!
Who knows?
Ah! Christopher Dobby, but when is Bernie going to call this out? Mm-hmm. You got it. I don't know when. Ember 33.
Super chats won't send if it's.
You guys ask them to have me on the show.
That's funny. Google is telling
Get
me
on there
that
and do a super chat and say you guys should have Trendy Nay on your show for Trendy As Dabbers.
Seriously. Doesn't this make Tulsi look super smart? She spent
Go
years
ahead.
in Iowa.
Yes.
And that.
Tell them I do my own show. They don't know.
Yeah. So smart. Jesper Larson.
Question from Denmark: will Bernie Tulsi voters even bother voting in the general?
$2.
Or is it defeated by the DNC again?
Oh, I don't even want to consider that right now. Mr. Doug 41, isn't this all a joke? Everyone knows Bloomberg is going to swoop in and buy the nomination. So obvious. DNC stands for nothing, and Bernie won't fight. I think Bernie will fight.
Joseph Tomlinson says Dem succeeded. They denied Bernie Iowa win PR bump.
Yeah. Micah Kane cheats, gonna Pete. Am I right? I like that. JT.
Okay, so a voting app was developed by Shadow for Iowa, but Nevada announced they will use the voting app developed by up-and-coming tech startup called Skynet. Right. yeah, that's what.
I was hoping
Cool.
that they would go ahead and Nevada would announce that they're going to be using the new app Secret, right?
Yeah, right? No kidding.
No Name 90. Do you hear the people singing the songs of Angry Men? Thank you.
Big dog, you're back.
Toby
Thanks.
Walker, thank you.
Cat, back Bernie now 2020, hashtag.
Yes,
Bravo
Cat,
Revolutionary,
yes.
thank you, thanks.
Yes.
Ben says, please try to cover Sanders' live speeches instead of running a show that draws me away from his live speech. If you don't notice that he's live, why? Well, Ben, you have a choice. I mean,
That Sanders is live?
Yeah, I guess Bernie Sanders went live.
Well, why didn't fucking Bernie wait till we were done?
Right?
What kind of an asshole?
Maybe Ben asked him that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I hope so. I mean,
It's a fair
how
question.
dare.
It's a fair question.
Harry C. Smith, foolproof system. 1 in 10 people, including 1+ from each candidate, writes everything down as you go up on paper. 3, non-voters tally till all agree. One
All
of
right.
2. Thank you, Harry.
Bravo! Love the pitbull in a sweater. Dope. That's awesome.
Nil. Happy face here. Biden's plan to make Hunter AG so they can be just like the Kennedys. Oh no. Oh
Toby-
no.
Toby Walker says, "Thanks, y'all. I have someone to laugh hysterically at this with, expect them to at least try and hide this stuff. But if you give a mouse a cookie, or should I say, if you give the DNC a rigged election?"
Toby. Fred Hampton's ghost. Bernie capitulated to Hillary in 2016. Then to Russiagate hysteria. Then to the impeachment hysteria. Jimmy Dore show didn't in all 3. Jimmy Dore show's better than Fred. Oh, thank you, Fred Hampton.
Justin, the CEO of the Shadow App Company, is married to a Pete staffer. Yep. And she openly supports Pete as well. Yep.
Yep, and we can tell, by the way. Harry C. Smith, 2 of 2, then email the results to headquarters.
Yeah, you
and
can
post
order
them
from the
all
UK.
on statewide live databases. Type website in real time. No kidding. TA-DAA, ta-da. That's it. I just fixed American politics forever. Thank you, Harry.
Charles, we need to pray for China-Russia coalition of the willing to bomb the
Thanks,
US
Jiggle. 6 p.m. my time.
I'm not with you there, Charles, but
we hear you.
Okay.
Dubious Priest just saw this on a t-shirt. Iowa, rock out with your caucus out. Only in America. Thank you, Dubious Priest.
Hey, this strategy worked out too well for the DNC club. Pete wins, Bernie is high. Is he? Is Bernie high right now? Biden makes the delegate level stays alive. Bernie's would have dealt a killer blow with probable quick 3 victories.
Yes. Krishnada. Everything DNC does to Bernie in primary, Trump will claim is being done to him in general. Trump wins 2020, Bernie loses. Establishment stays rich.
Big Simple Guy Productions. I've been fighting with YouTube for a goddamn hour just to respond to your live stream. Thank you for your awesome.
Thank you, big guy. John Sprague, don't let these people get their hands on your tacos.
Flyon, I'm tossing a coin.
Doug Ronoff, Bernie wins Iowa 1 and 2 weeks from now. New York Times, page 25. New York Times, page 25, where no one may see it, trying to kill his momentum.
Jasper, nobody's fooled by your new, quote, fog machine. Wait till you see it live. It's awesome.
Come on, Jasper. It's going to be
amazing.
Yeah,
fog
it's
machine.
fantastic. Prince Jackson, have you seen the video shared by @Prosbiek on Twitter of the coin toss between Bernie and Pete? The guy tossing the coin calls heads quietly for Pete before revealing the coin.
Sammy, as an Iowa staffer for Bernie, gotta let y'all know that there were a lot of urban precincts left, then on to New Hampshire.
Yep.
Okay.
Wes Graper, Jimmy is right about the regular guys with the abs thing. It's the same reason I don't bother shaving my balls. Thank you, Wes.
Ben says beer guts only got because you know they can't find a GF.
Girlfriend, you got it. Nick Von Lippard, great show with Michael Tracy and Scott Horton came out. Check it out. Have Scott Horton on. Great work. Oh, thank you so much, Nick.
Dan Campbell, Bernie will fight this tooth and nail like he did last time. Dash by blaming Russia, Republicans, and Trump, says Dan Campbell.
Sean.
Oh, snap!
Sean Graham. Wikipedia says Jimmy turns 55 this year. Jimmy, Steph.
Fuck Wikipedia. I am 42 years old.
That's why we need that wiki wizard.
I was born in 1977, just like Ben Makowitz.
Steph, would you consider 51 younger? Do you avoid states without recreational weed? It should be a thing. It should be a thing. You know what? It has come down to that.
Yes.
Last time we were in Arizona, we're like, what are the laws here in Arizona? Ooh, careful.
Will Shields, this is Fox calling the 2000.
Yeah, let's send another super chat.
Primary style with CNN. Yep. Def need to chill, Jimmy. You're getting the pain, but don't ever lose that anger.
Andrew Dwyer, what did Robert Reich do?
Dave.
But I think
they meant do.
I think they meant do, right?
Maybe they're
So
asking if he
Bernie
has a
cannot run third party at this point.
Because
correct?
I believe so, because he took that pledge.
Well, not only because of that play, I think that's not a legally binding contract, but I think
I don't know, Jimmy.
that there is some kind of this is stuff people are like, well, he should have ran third party after the DNC convention, and I'm like, I don't think you can do that because you do sign some kind of a thing that says if you run in the primary of the party, you can now that you can't.
How many users does Jimmy got?
That's what people would
Users?
say. There's certain
He's
states,
got
not
almost
all
10,000
states,
people
but
watching
certain
right now.
states say that. So that would be why it wouldn't work. So
Dude, I just got 3 orders in for Trendy Paint Oil.
you know,
Well, he's not going to do it, no matter what.
he's not going to do it.
God
He's
damn.
He's not going to believe me. He's not going to do it. So it's a moot point. Is what is.
I just got fucking 3 oil orders in.
Right.
It's not going to happen.
We don't have.
Oh my
standards to
God.
ask that question.
When are you coming to Boston or Portland,
I'll be in
Massachusetts?
Boston September 11th. I'll be in Portland, Maine September 12th.
September 11th, you'll be in Boston.
Yep.
Oh, we should go to Boston around then.
Okay.
All right, let's
But
find
but
out.
at some point we need a little bit of time to figure it out.
Go to fucking Boston.
Boston.
You gotta park the car, fucking Harvard Yard. Fucking smarty pants. My fucking backache, it's horrible. My father has a backache. He lives in Rotham.
There you go.
Simon Fivez donating because you made this Belgian Bernie bro smile.
Woo! Thank you.
Louise, I am holding on to Bernie as president so Nina Turner can be the new head of DNC. Visualize it. That would be nice.
I like that,
That would be very
Louise.
nice.
Christian Edwardson, as a conservative, we want truth. Thanks for doing your best. Thank you, Christian.
It's going to blow up.
Oh, I think some of these we read because we jumped on it. But ranking Iowa caucus rating.
I'm going to do another. Oh, God, I forgot to go back. I'm sorry. I forgot to put that camera back on, guys.
I'm going to start here and go up. Okay.
Doing another
Jam
super chat.
Jimmy, I sent you 16 ounces of Jimmy Panel, now officially endorsed by Jimmy Dore, but he's a Jag-Off nightclub comic, so trendydabbers.com.
TrendyAdsDabbers.com.
Richard, what about a writing campaign for Bernie after they steal the nomination?
Oh,
That's probably what I'm
interesting.
gonna do.
And they're not going to count that.
I forgot what I was
Jimmy
going
Dad
to super
again
chat him.
votes went to
Oh, yeah, Ron. It
Tuesday,
rubs the
not
lotion on
Lauren.
its skin.
Thank you, Martin.
Ron.
Savant, can they fake minority vote for Pete in the general? Question mark?
Oh, dude, I hit bind send.
Thanks for doing the show.
No.
I hope Bernie wins. We need more progressives ruling the world. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, Mueller Co.
Cancel. Let's try
Founders
again.
of Stadata, I wish Bernie would shut up about Trump and start calling out the fascist regime masquerading as the Democratic Party.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you, founders. Sean Smith, and you thought it was rigged before, now 2 times worse. Wow, Sean.
Michael, what should we name the new party?
People's Party?
Yeah, moving for Peace.
Love yins, reaction yins. Ron, I'm repping South Oakland,
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
nice.
That is great.
Visit Spice Island Tea House for me. That's like my favorite restaurant. Well,
Sounds great. Sam Crocodile Dog. I don't know how to say that.
I think you got it.
Nevada, how about the old app? Paper.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love that. Stop with the app already. Sparky.
Human error? Question mark. Only the shadow. knows.
Only the shadow. Impartial Geek. Half the app code for Shadow was on Hillary's private servers. Never see it.
That's funny. Kyle, There was a lot of shit around that caucus, and that's the
Caucus.
Ooh.
That was funny. There was a lot of shit around that caucus.
I don't know if it's plugged in or not.
That's so funny.
But it don't. Is it saying 19? It's been plugged in for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. There was a lot of shit around the caucus, and that's the tip of it. You got it, Kyle. Anita.
Jimmy and Ron, we currently live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Come play.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Bill Sales, DNC nominates Bernie when KKK fillets Snoop Dogg.
Fillets.
Wow, that took a turn very
Jeez.
fast.
Liz, who's coming to Miami? Can't wait to
Dude,
see you there.
you guys need to slam them. You guys should tell them to have me on their show. Someone should super chat them and say, have Trendy As Dabbers Nate on your show. So do that. You should have Trendy Nate on as a guest.
You have to get your list back. Your top 5.
Somebody please do that for me.
I asked them what are their top 5 venues that we should visit them in 2020.
What cities?
Oh,
Yeah. Should come first.
Yeah. Ron, I'm from Waynesboro, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
All righty. Carl, Gloria, Hickory Dickory Caucuses.
He is full of awfulness.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. Barry, thank you. Tom Zito, why isn't Iowa on fire? ? Because Bernie supporters are rolling over and taking it. Now would be the time to demonstrate zero tolerance for DNC rigging.
Yep, agreed. Lisa Lightning News says Mayor Pete pulling ahead in Iowa. Oh boy. Only 24 hours later can they tell us that.
Thank you, Greg.
Ishwara Murali.
Jimmy,
Greg
you're
Foster,
on
thank you.
Candice by Big Pharma to disconnect from your body and nature, plus poison with unnatural chemicals and genetically modified organisms, GMO. It was just you, nobody else.
You say caucuses, I say cockpit.
Hey.
Thank you, Judikoff.
I want, you know what? When are we going to stop doing caucuses to start doing cold caucuses?
Cold caucuses.
That's where you don't even know who you're picking.
You just go start
go right
caucusing.
Just
Ice cold caucus.
I got your caucus.
I'll cold cock you. I'll nail you to the floorboard, kid. That's my.
We're going to do some weatherproof caucusing.
Oh, kid, I'll cold cock you, kid. I'll nail you right to the floorboard, kid. Don't look at me. That's what he would say. And he would nail you right to the floorboard.
Trendy as Dabber says, Twitter search hashtag trendy pain oil for more.
Sparky stream freezes on Android YouTube app, but is okay on Chrome browser on same phone. Get YouTube troubleshooter to focus on Android app. You got it. Trendy Dabber, all info on my oil is trendydabbers.com. Lisa Lightning.
Is that him?
Yes.
What did he say?
Trendyasdabbers.com.
But did he tell us what it's made out of?
Yes. Yes, I emailed you.
Plant-based diet for zero information.
Thank you for
zero
that.
inflammation. Sorry. Lisa Lightning.
EAF, can R read and poo? Oh, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Iowa caucus. I got caucus. A lot of caucus. I deliver personal caucus. There you go.
Thank you, R. Freezing only on app. Use web browser for YouTube. Victor Gutierrez, thank you.
Coin toss. Okay, so apparently Tara's saying that the coin toss called tails, but it was heads.
Oh, God, Tara. Oscar Perez, brushing your teeth with Coke helps the pain too. Thank you. Thank you.
Kevin, you have often criticized Bernie's strategy in suggesting that he should be more confrontational using facts, such as the DNC changing the rules for Bloomberg and more. I do agree, but that would make them fight him harder.
I'm just sending the super chat. Give me a second.
I hear you, Kev.
And we caught him.
Ron, do you know that Southwest right now has a special going on? Your favorite California.
Okay, I might have to refresh because it didn't pop up.
For $29.
3,
Where?
2,
Anywhere in California.
Yeah, I
One.
saw that. I saw that.
Okay, I got to refresh. I'm going to try it again.
That's
It didn't go
crazy.
through. Fuck. They're going to make me watch another commercial probably. Fuck.
Men love our soap. because it makes their
8,900.
Who's Tara, man? Greetings from Perth. I hope you were at our show. We had a great time in Perth. It's really cool. And Western Australia. This BS affects us all. Thank you for doing what you do. Love you guys.
Lloyd said, I watched your Chris Matthews drunk vid like 3 times. That was hilarious. Yes, big laughs on that one. Moderate Rebel.
Moderate Rebel says Bernie will bend the knee. Just
Okay,
like
here we
in
go.
2016.
It's sending.
He even endorsed Buttigieg because we should be divisive. Says Moderate Rebel. Well, I hope not.
There it goes. Okay, cool. I'm back.
Trinity Dabber, Ron, it rubs the lotion on its skin and it gets the hose again. And I got fancy hose attachment now that makes it spray. It's 17 patterns. Hashtag TPO. Trendy as Dabbers. Thank you.
Darius says fish sticks.
Dark Side of the
Darius says
Bernie
fish
had
sticks.
his own app at the Iowa DNC.
Ron didn't laugh at my joke.
Harry Smith.
Fucker didn't laugh at my joke. I wrote a joke for him. He didn't even laugh.
Sparky, when is the Jimmy Dore show coming to Atlanta?
How dare you not laugh at my joke?
I promise to not woo Steph away from Jimmy. Well, thank you, Sparky. I appreciate that.
Mike Pricer just tweeted, Biden just arrived in New Hampshire and there were exactly 0 supporters there to greet him.
Oh, wow.
Come on, man. That's awesome.
Listen.
He is toast.
Listen.
That's all I got. Ori Noko. Thank you so much. I can't read it for some reason. I don't know why I can't read it. That is true. It should come up later. All right, Jimmy Dore and Ron, what do you want? Ron, tell people where they can find you on
You
the
can
road.
find me. Well, I'm going to be in Tucson on Saturday. Then I'm going to be with you guys on Sunday. But Tucson Saturday, ronfalcone.com for tickets. San Francisco, February 29th. March 12th, Orlando, Florida. March 13th, Tampa, Florida. March 14th, Miami. Then I'm going to Pittsburgh, April 10th, April 24th, Seattle, April 25th, Portland. And got dates all through 2020, ronfalcone.com. New York, Boston, Chicago, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Richmond, Washington, D.C. It's all up, ronfalcone.com. Portland, Maine, Burlington, Vermont. Yeah, ronfalcone.com.
Wow, that you have. I'm so excited about your year because we're going to be meeting
gonna
you
be
in some
fun.
places.
Yeah, it's
Trendy
gonna be
Dabbers
fun.
came back, Jimmy. Jim.
Oh, okay, that's fantastic.
All right,
Fuck
and
yeah.
it was hold on, Orinoco. I like how people talk about the show.
More tickled right now than I was. You know, last night was awesome. Tonight is awesome. They read your chat to have me on the show. Oh, did they? David Pacman just went live. Jimmy Dore just gave your product a huge endorsement. Awesome. Someone
Most
just commented.
name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic.
He says it works great. He's using it on his eczema, but it works on so much more. So
says, appreciate all.
he's going to get so much more from me. He's going to get my cannabis. He's going to get a sweatshirt, T-shirt. He's going to get a 16-ounce jar.
22 says, happy birthday.
Steph has an 8-ounce jar. Ron's going to have an 8-ounce jar.
Socialism. And probably there's Jerry Nadler and Zoe Lofgren, by the way. Jared Kushner there next to Ivanka Trump.
Okay.
Remember Trump famously saying that if Ivanka...
So, you guys, I want to say thank you to all of you that got up there tonight and got on Jimmy Dore after I threw that fucking tantrum the day before, and I definitely didn't deserve it after talking to y'all like that. But sometimes it's, you know, it's... What was that? Oh, hold on a second.
Hello, Jimmy. Hi, Joe. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you,
What's
too.
happening?
Well, we were just talking about the Air Force admitting that their
Shit.
pilots had seen UFOs, and you were telling me you interviewed one of those pilots.
I interviewed Commander Fravor, and he was saying that this
chocolate is be my favorite. Come on.
It's with an
Oh, there
R.
it is. I found it. Sorry about that. But you guys went on there tonight and you did exactly what I needed you to do. You gave me support, and there were a lot of you, and you were saying trendy as dabbers. And then when that son of a bitch came on there and called my shit snake oil, he couldn't say shit because Jimmy Dore was endorsing it and saying, I'm using it and I love it and I want to know what it is. And then some prick was in there saying, someone tell Jimmy Dore that THC oil is CBD oil. Bullshit. There might not be any CBD in this at all. There might not be any at all. I have no idea. I've never had it fucking tested. It could be full of it. It could be completely empty. But I'll tell you what I know is in it. Fucking a whole bunch of THC oil. I guarantee you that. I know it's in my fucking product. And these motherfuckers trying to say snake oil, it's not worth 2 ounces. I'm sitting here using it this whole show, rubbing it in my arm, rubbing it on my neck, rubbing it on my back. Every time this pain breaks out on me, I'm rubbing it in because it works. It does work. It makes me feel better. And it works on so much more. So I sent them each a list of everything it does. So they're going to get that, you know, they're going to get a list, all three of them. They've got 3 separate boxes with their names on it. Little gift boxes. Lux Monkey commented, said they gave me a huge endorsement. Thank you so much for that. Warning, toxic video may result in pain and misery. Trendy Ass Dabbers is live. What is this? That's this one, right? That's this video. It will if you're a troll and you hate me, man. It's going to make you cry because I just got everything I fucking wanted that I've been working for. You know, recognition from Jimmy Dore and Ron Placone and Steph. That's all I've wanted is for the 3 of them to try this oil and see what it is, you know, and realize how amazing it is. It's fantastic. I don't even care if I can't believe the orders are. I wasn't even doing that to get orders. I'm doing that so people will learn about cannabis, that you can rub it on your skin. It's amazing. You know, and it does all these fucking things. It's amazing. But this is amazing too. These orders coming in, the orders are blowing up. I've got to go fill out orders now, man. You know, good thing that Alan Bluedorn got in front of everybody else. His is already. Plaque psoriasis, yes, it will help with plaque psoriasis. Of course it will. Of course it will. It'll help. It's not gonna. It's probably not going to cure it. But if it does, let me know. If it cures your plaque psoriasis, let me know. I know it works on psoriasis. 2 girls just ordered too. So we got 3 guys and 2 girls. Or I don't know if that person's a guy or a girl, their name. But I've got 5 orders now that just came in from the Jimmy Dore Show. 5 orders. All the 1 ounce buy one get one free. Fantastic. So listen, you guys, this has been a monumental show. Remember that this one is called Warning, Toxic Video May Result in Pain and Misery. That's the title of this video. I'm out of here. I'm in a little bit of pain, so I'm going to go. I'm going to start working on my orders, get those all done so they'll go out in tomorrow's mail. You guys, thank you so much for supporting, and thank you so much for supporting Jimmy Dore. And please keep supporting Jimmy Dore and Ron Placone and Steph, and go to the live streams when they're live. And David Pakman is live, and go there and support him. And support everybody, man. Go out and do this, all right? You guys are making it happen for me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nick. It's nice, right? It's nice. It's been a lot of work. But, you know, it's a lot of time put in. But, you know, hopefully we can, you know, millions of people have heard Joe Rogan say that cannabis is not for everyone. We need to change that, okay? And that's our job. Cannabis absolutely is for everyone. And we're going to prove it with this oil right here. All right. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys for spending the money and going on there and doing that for me tonight. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Bye, y'all. I will see you on the next one. No Law Regarding Cannabis. I'll see you on Twitter. Okay? See you on Twitter. I'll see you on YouTube on those other channels. All right. Bye-bye.